He's not a top 10 quarterback. I'm sorry.
Bryce got the taste, Cam got the game. Chris with the flash, Swan bring the flame. Headset to the mic, we never gon' fade. NL, NBA, we running the lane. Talk big plays, big trades, big games. Post up the clips, go viral with claims. Turn your TVs on and keep us in the frame. It's the I Need a Gang, you know the name.
Let's know what your Eagles are doing this year.
We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. Spotlight on us every night, every day. I need it, I want it, I crave it. Hot takes the vibes, we made it. On the bullet to the door, keep blazing. It's the I Need It Sports Pod, no faking. Got the moves, Cam got the speed. Chris with the heat, Swan plant the seed. Live from the stage, we never gon' bleed. NFL or NBA, we the dream team. Talk big dreams, big teams, big leagues. Lift up the tapes and go viral instantly. I need it taking over for the world to see. Tell the case that the slip, let's take the lead. We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. The spotlight on us every night, every day.
Get him in here, get him in here, get him in here.
Hot takes the vibes, we made it. From the booth to the court, we blazing. It's the I Need It Sports Pod, no faking.
Yo, what is good, everybody? Your boys back in action. It's been a long break since we last seen. I think it's been damn near a month. But we got the full squad on with us. Cam, Swan, Chris, the I Need a Sports Pod, your favorite kids from the neighborhood. Back with another episode, man. Feels good to be back. Don't feel good to be a Chiefs fan right now. Seeing that well, not a beat down, but shit. Dak beat us down on this. Thanksgiving live in person. So that was a truly a great Thanksgiving for your boy, man. Shout out to you, Chris. GG's, Cowboys Getting Hot. Swan, rough Black Friday.
Yeah.
I know. And then Cam, here we are. Sunday night. Y'all finna, if y'all don't kill us, I think y'all probably gonna kill us with that defense, bro. But hey man, it is what it is. NFL Week 13 recap, Week 14 preview. Gonna talk a little bit about our college football playoffs because those are here now as well. Let's get into this, man. I'm gonna swing it to you first, Cam, because your team doing their thing. Like I said, Sunday night matchup with my Chiefs. Playoff seeding on the line. Potentially, y'all can mess around and make a comeback, win the AFC South the way it's looking. But I know you've been saying this all season long. You was like, bro, do not believe in the Colts. Do not believe in the Jags. And your Texans finally got it together. And now it's wide open. Y'all right there. Y'all can easily jump them, get first place. Well, how you feeling, man, headed into Week 14?
I feel great. Going to Week 14 and finishing off the year or whatever. I told y'all, man, eventually we're going to see the real Daniel Jones. We're going to see the real Colts. Don't trust them. Don't believe in them. So I mean, they're finally showing their true colors. Jonathan Taylor kind of slowing down a little bit also, which that's what they're really built off of, running the ball and doing play action and stuff like that off of that, whatnot, and just playing good defense, good solid defense or whatever. But like I said, don't just trying to tell y'all don't believe them too much. They finally showing their true colors. Now with the Jags actually playing some good football right now. I ain't gonna lie, they actually playing a little bit decent, but it's still the Jags, still Trevor Lawrence, or whatever. But man, for the past 2 years, man, I literally been screaming, this is the best defense in the NFL with for my Houston Texans. And we don't get a lot of national media coverage. But when we do, most of the time is pretty much talking about and pretty much talking about the defense, and it's talking about obviously the offensive struggles and stuff like that. But no, that defense really didn't get that much. It felt like they wasn't really getting the credit that they really deserve. And they finally got it when we played the Bills and absolutely just again destroyed Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Again, like we do this every time we play Josh Allen. Came in there as underdogs again, and whooped up on them. Or whatever. So I mean, now those guys are getting much deserved love and much deserved appreciation of them being one of the best defenses in the league, if not the best defense in the league. It's still amazing how one, there's no weakness at all, like at any point in that defense. There's no weakness at all. We can send 4 and get home. We can send 3 and get home. Shit's just something really amazing to really amazing to
y'all can send 1. I'll probably get home on us.
Yeah, because your old line just banged up on like everybody else.
Yeah. Wanya Morris at left tackle, they said put Willie Anderson right there. Just tell him go. He getting the pat in 2 seconds, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. If anybody can do it, it's Patrick Mahomes. But I mean, I just hope we just like take it easy though. we might be winning his ass the whole game, but it's gonna be a game nonetheless. Because I mean, our offense is still. It's still what it is. Our defense win those games pretty much. Our offense we're pretty much just telling our quarterback, just don't turn the ball over. If you don't turn the ball over and you get in field goal range, we get field goals, we get a touchdown here and there, we'll be able to win games. This defense is just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, man, that's my take on my team. I'm just happy, that we coming alive, man. Coming alive and making a push to win the division, and hopefully we do end up winning the division. So we'll see.
They come alive at the right time. I'm gonna say to you next one. What happened, bro? What happened? There's 2 L's in a row.
It's 2023 all over again, bro. Like I was saying, this is worse this time because the offense too predictable. I've been saying that. And it's more worse because back in 2023, obviously we had one of the worst pass rush and coverage defense. This time it's like it's no excuse for defense. It's just in this game the defense could get stopped at the run. They couldn't stop the run in general. But it's mostly like the offense looked predictable. I was watching the Hard Knocks. You could see, the connection not there, missed throws. I mean, AJ had a phenomenal game, but it's like everyone else is like they couldn't connect. So it's a lot of
ain't it crazy? He having phenomenal game, even though y'all lost last 2, but you hear him no more, like bro. So when you get your game and y'all lose, you got nothing to say.
But when he get nothing with you win, so it's like apples and orange right there. But it's also more so is like the offense too predictable. Everybody's really still pissed at KP. And I feel like in this game, you can't just solely just blame KP, in my opinion. You also got to blame the defense because they couldn't get stopped on the run at all. You got Swift and Kyle Monaghan, both of them running for 120-plus yards. First duo to do it in a long time. So it's really on the defense as well. Now you're able to get no stops and key moments. So I think it's just like an overall collective. And then it also like frustrates me as a fan just to see like Sirianni still just being a cheerleader. He's not really willing to make no changes. Like he's just stuck right there. I'm like do something, man. Everybody talking about, well, this is the same coach I got 2 Super Bowls with. Man, we're the same team that fired Doug Peterson after we won the Super Bowl. That stuff did not mean anything. So
I was gonna say Philly fan, y'all different. Like that.
They don't care.
Really don't matter. That's what can you do for me
bro.
right now? I don't care if we won a Super Bowl.
Somebody saying we're being spoiled. It's not necessarily that, bro. Like we have literally, in my opinion, the best roster in the league. You should not be performing like that. That's just my take on it. And if you're comfortable just playing like that, I mean, it's either Super Bowl or nothing. Like Philly either lose in the first round or they go Super Bowl. There's no in between. So they got to get that going.
Facts. Chris, what about you and your boys? I know it's kind of after you kind of abandoned them a little bit, then they make the trade, and now they're trying to get hot, bring you back in. Are you sipping on the Kool-Aid a little bit, or how you feeling about the Cowboys?
I'm not believing in them, but y'all know how I've been these past few years. It's playoff wins or nothing, right? And we ain't even a guaranteed a playoff spot. So we look good. I was just looking at our schedule now. I would say for us, I think it's from what we've seen the first half of the season, I would say that this is a tougher schedule. Like these aren't guaranteed wins and stuff like that. From what we've seen the past 2 weeks, these should be guaranteed wins. But from what we've seen the first half of the season, I'm not too sold. I think based off the past 2 weeks, I mean, we really should go maybe 4-1. I don't know how Detroit finna show up tomorrow.
Yeah, but they probably without Amon Ra. I think he said he may try to give it a go, but it's a short week, so I don't know. But yeah, I think
that'll be the only one I'm worried about. I'm not really too worried about LA because that would be the next one that I'd be a little worried about. I'm not really too worried about that.
That's Justin Herbert even playing by then, because
right.
I guess they said he might give it a go Monday. Broke his finger on his non-throwing hand, so not the worst thing, but like, I feel like this is like his third time breaking a finger. Am I tripping? It's at least the second for sure. Like he always doing something to his hand. It's like, bro, they just can't protect him. Granted, I know they lost both tackles.
Hands. What is that? No way, Cam. You cannot do that, bro. You cannot do that.
Couldn't even make it. We could barely make it 10 minutes in the pod before we go off the wall. Yeah, welcome back, yo. Welcome back.
He wasn't gonna last, bro.
Hey, but I got a question because my dad and my uncle were saying this, but like, I don't think I get it, and I've never heard of it, and maybe y'all can confirm. Can the Cowboys win the division?
Yes, but no. Y'all, so it would have to, like, y'all would have to finish with this. Y'all got to win out essentially.
Yeah.
And hope Philly drops. Like if Philly finished 11-6 and y'all finish 11-5-1 because the tie, y'all got the division. By the way, of the tiebreaker.
But the overall record trumps everything, though.
Yeah. Like it's not like y'all can be like 8-9, but a better division record.
My uncle and my dad was at my uncle's house talking about something. Yeah, it happened one year where like one team they won the division, but somebody else in the division had a better overall record, but their division record was better, and they made the playoff. And I'm just
this ain't the college football playoff.
Yeah, I was like, I've never.
Y'all won. Because y'all won more games in like within the division. Like, remember, we lost to the Giants, we lost to y'all. Without y'all, y'all won more games in NFC East than us. So the only way y'all get a division is if we lose to the Commanders, y'all for sure got it. Like off rip. Y'all for sure. If y'all win y'all last couple games and we lose to Commanders, y'all have it.
Yeah, but it don't guarantee a playoff spot, is my point.
No. So y'all need the Rams to lose. Y'all need the Rams to lose bad, and the Panthers messed that up basically right now.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, the initial question was, could you win a division and have a worse overall record and be the higher seed? And that answer is no.
No, yeah, that's
no.
Yeah, that was when they said that to me, I was like, bro,
that's that old head cowboy.
Yeah,
we can do it, bro.
I was like, maybe I haven't lived long enough to have experienced it in the past, but I've never heard of this happening. I have never heard anybody even talk about it. And I was like, maybe most of the time, the person that wins the division or the person with the better record tends to win the division regardless. You know what I mean? And I was like, maybe that's why it never happened. But I'm like, bro, I confirm with somebody.
y'all best shot at making it in truly is if somehow, because Green Bay still got to play Chicago twice.
Yeah.
And so if they were to get swept by Chicago, and drop them because they got a better conference record than y'all. But if they could end up with like that 6th loss and y'all win out, y'all could get in as a wild card if like the Eagles don't fall off and they win 12
That's
games.
crazy.
So it's either the Eagles got to fall off or the Packers got to fall off, and y'all basically got to win out. There's a way in there y'all could lose one more game and still possibly make it, but then it comes down to a whole lot of other shit that got to fall right.
What about San Francisco though?
That could work too, but
You
San
seen their
Francisco at
schedule?
9-4. It is.
Yeah, but they schedule.
So if you look at everybody's schedule, like comparing to everybody else, Chicago has the hardest schedule remaining.
Yeah.
So if anything,
problem with the 49ers, they got the Titans. So I feel
they
like
got the Titans. That's
win.
fine. That'll give them their 10.
Colts
but,
is Daniel Jones with this broken
you know,
leg.
Chicago's schedule is probably as tough as out everybody else remaining. So
but San Francisco got to play. They got to play Chicago and they got to play the Seahawks. You know, I'm high on the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are really good. But that's a 10-7 season.
Oh yeah, it's finna
Possible,
come down to the wire for real. So, this is like, I mean, we're gonna talk about it, of course, later, but like the NFL is wide open. Like this shit is there's like, no favorites right now.
Everybody was saying, just last week, everybody was saying the Rams were the favorite, and they just them lose to the Panthers, obviously. So it's like we literally do not know who at this point. Like that's how the season been this entire time. We don't know exactly who. Because there've been times where I'll be like, okay, the Vikings can finally get a win. The Vikings can finally get a win, and they still looking like dog water out there. So it's like
Patriots.
They just don't know.
Y'all see these comments?
For now, Bears
who would ever thought?
Hey, Joshua, fuck you.
Hey, no. The funny part is he said hello first, though.
Yeah,
the Bills Chargers Washington we win. Yeah, big if.
I don't see us lose to the Chargers.
That's the thing about the Philly too. Is like
y'all better not lose the Chargers because I need y'all. I need y'all.
Right.
It don't matter. It depends on what happens Sunday night for us. But if we win, I definitely need y'all.
Philly should not be losing any of these games. Like to Cam's point, they should not be losing any of these games, bro. I don't.
I can say right now, the Bills weren't gonna be a toss up, bro. It's like every time we play the Bills, I was coming down to the wire. Even going back to the 2023 when we went to overtime. As far as playing the Chargers. It depends on Herbert's health. It depends on how he's able because I don't even know who their backup is over there, honestly.
What about the Raiders, bro?
No, worry about the goddamn Raiders.
You better take it back.
No, I'm not taking it back. I'm not worried about Gino.
Okay,
I'm not worried about Gino.
You playing with a lot of bad juju, kid.
A lot of bad juju.
What's the streak? Is it 23 years in a row? Is it a different winner every year?
That's the.
Oh, you're talking about.
I've seen my team lose to the Jets. I do not give a damn about the Raiders.
Y'all need every win you can get.
I'm not. Like I said, the only teams I'm worried about right now to finish the season off will be the Chargers and the Bills.
Imagine if y'all lose to the Chargers Monday, and now you gotta renege on this comment.
The only way we'll lose
because if y'all lose to the Raiders,
I don't see that happening. Chargers,
you're not scared of Commanders?
You didn't see it.
Cowboys. The Chargers and Bills are gonna be the two games that going to come out the wire because somehow every time we play the Bills, it always comes out to the wire. We had to beat them in overtime. They always come out to the wire. And Chargers, we haven't played. I don't know when last time we played the Chargers, so it's like it's gonna be something new. So of course, I don't know their game plan. And Harbaugh, he been up and down a lot over there.
I need y'all to lock the fuck in, Swan. That's what I'm saying. I need y'all to whip the Chargers ass.
The only thing with the Chargers is they old line banged up too. Like Joe out, I think Joe All he's still out, and then Mekhi Becton he's out. He don't even want to be there no more.
Yeah, Alt and Slater both out for the year.
Yeah, Mekhi Becton.
Bills signed Slay today. What the fuck,
bro?
The Eagles.
I didn't miss that.
They did.
Yeah, they picked them up. But they picked them off the waiver. Yeah,
bro. The Eagles and the Raiders.
That's pathetic.
The Eagles and the Raiders have played 13 times.
This is last season.
Why, bro? What do they do? I see why Bills fans be mad at Brandon B. What the fuck kind of move is that?
The slang a lot Slay. And this not even me sound like a hater, Eagles fan. You know I love Slay, bro. But
he a legend for sure. But he just
I was looking at his coverage grade this year.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. You know it's bad, bro.
They signed him and Brandon Cooks in the last week, bro.
You know it's
not
bad.
2017.
You know it's bad when you get released for Asante Samuel, bro. Asante Samuel had been healthy. That's how you know it's bad. Cam, you know I'm talking about Cam because Asante Samuel had not been healthy, bro. We don't know what he can do.
Y'all finna lose to the Raiders, Cam.
Fuck off.
I'm not, bro. Look, Y'all played 13 times since the inception of the NFL.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me finish. Let me finish.
He was over here looking up a status.
Let me finish. Because I'm like, maybe they just been blowing them out.
Too,
Look,
bro.
the record is 7-6, y'all. For the past 20 years, y'all have been patterning the wins.
It's
the last
alternate.
person, bro. I'm just saying.
Bro, it's just, I mean, if you
Where's
have
the game at? Is it in
Smith,
Vegas or Philly?
Now, if y'all lose, Nick gotta get
It's
fired.
in Philly.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. If we lose, he has to get fired. No exceptions.
get fired.
I don't care. Y'all hear this
He gotta
right
get
now.
fired.
He
He
has
gotta
to.
get
Bro. I
fired.
just got done watching Hard Knocks before we got on here, bro. That whole time, Nick was pissing me off.
Oh, that's why
I'm
you
watching
hyped up for real.
He's been pissing me off, bro. And I'm watching this. I'm like, do something. He's literally not doing anything.
Hey,
and every time he
hey,
wins,
hold up.
I think y'all gonna win, bro.
One thing about AJ, one thing I can say about AJ Brown, he gonna fight to the end. He gonna put his ass.
He was
off
hooping.
to the
He was hooping.
He was hooping. He was
did not
his
stop.
ass off.
yeah, he gonna try. Him and Smitty gonna try, bro. Like even when Smitty was there was miscommunication, he was still trying to hit the ball. They gonna try for sure. It just, bro, it's like the thing with Sirianni just pisses me off. It's like, bro, you know what the problem is, and you refuse to make some adjustments. And what pissed me off about it is because back in 2023, he was not hesitant to fire Matt Patricia. He was not hesitant to fire Sean Desai, and he was not hesitant to fire Brian Johnson. But now all of a sudden you hesitate. Like, for what? It's my, well, y'all team is 8-4. Y'all should be grateful. No, bro. Like, look who we have on the roster. I get our O-line been banged up. I get that part. That played a huge factor because Lane Johnson held out. And then Landon Dickinson been in and out the lineup. Cam Jurgens been in and out. Like, our whole front line been banged up. I'm not trying to make that excuse. But when you have other weapons, too, you can't get them the ball. And even your quarterback, and you know Jalen don't say anything. So when Jalen finally saying something about it on the press conference, and you still not making no adjustment. Because usually Jalen take all the blame. But that one time he said, man, ask the OC. When he said something like that, that's how you know it's a problem. Because he don't never say anything. He tried to bring his infamous quotes, say, oh, it's another day, it's just a rainy day, the sun will shine tomorrow. Say something like that. But he ain't even do that. He ain't feel like bringing out a quote, bro. He said, you know what? When he don't bring a quote out, bro, that's when he makes feel up.
I'm glad you played that out because goddamn, I'll be getting sick and tired of that shit. IG ass quotes, them chat GPT ass quotes.
I'm just saying, bro.
I think
like,
in his head, he'd be like, when he say that shit at the mic, he'd be like, yeah, that was smooth as fuck. Like, what
Jalen haven't said it. Jalen haven't said a quote. That man haven't said a quote in 2 weeks, bro. He ain't said a quote in 2 weeks, so he know he's fed up. He's fed the hell up.
You know what, Swan? I'm fed up too. At least y'all 8-8. Was y'all 8-4?
Oh 8-4.
I'm fed up. We 6-6, Swan. It's better out there. You talking about y'all, man? I'm low key hoping that we don't make the playoffs just to force them to shake some shit up. Bro, we have to revamp the whole offense next year, bro. We got to get rid of Nagy. Andy Reid need to stop calling plays. We need one of these young gun OCs, bring them in and just whole new system, bro. It's been like, and I was reading something earlier. It was like, how many coaches really just make it to like 10 years coaching like the same team, same franchise? There's not very many because at that point you kind of do need to infuse like new stuff because you know, like league just catches up to you and you are who you are at the end of the day. Yeah. Obviously, I love Andy Reid. He a GOAT head coach, but like shit, he old as fuck. Bro, we are so fucking predictable, bro.
I think he's the second oldest in the league.
Yeah, when y'all went up 17-14 and we went to half and we didn't score because we got the penalty before half. I literally looked at Kane and I was like, watch, we're gonna come out in the second half. We're gonna go 3 and out immediately because it's gonna be outside zone, incomplete pass, then Patrick probably gets sacked in that order. Well, I don't think we've scored. We always defer when we win the kickoff or the coin toss to the second half. I do not think we've scored the first possession of the second half all year long. I swear. It's the same shit every time. And then as soon as we have a good play, it's some dumbass penalty on Jawan Taylor or something to bring it back. And then we don't run under center runs. Why are we running old-ass Kareem Hunt from the shotgun when we at the goal line? Like, how do you fuck that shit up, bro? It's just dumb shit after dumb shit. And then what I tell y'all before the season started, I was like, the offense, Patrick Mahomes probably will look more like the Patrick Mahomes we know, but that defense, I don't know what the fuck Brett Veach did this offseason, but we got no defensive additions that helped. And then we re-signed all the players that didn't deserve to get bigger contracts. Bolton making $82 million. Karlaftis got $63 million. They are ass, bro. Who's your backup right tackle or left tackle, Chris? Who is it? You probably don't even know. Karlaftis got one fucking pressure versus him, bro.
It's some black dude with dreads, though, huh?
The worst rated motherfucker in the league.
Yeah, he's number like 63 or something.
Yeah.
Do you think, Bryce? I was,
Bryce,
I was thinking this earlier. I know like the personnel is not like all the way there, like on the defensive side. Do you think it's like the league kind of caught up with Spags also with his defense? Because I feel like he's been running like the same type of like since he's like been there also. So do you think it's like it's kind of him too, or it's just personnel?
It's both though, and that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, it sounds crazy because now people are like, "Oh, y'all spoiled ass fans calling for y'all coach to be fired." But like, Spags been with us for what 6 years now. Yeah. Andy been with us since 2013, I think. So that's going on 12, 13 years. Like, obviously, we won 3 Super Bowls. We some in the dynasty. You can't complain. I'm not complaining. Like, I never thought we won one, so no complaints there. But like, they've caught up, and then 2, they're stuck in their ways at the same time. Because Spags, for whatever, we don't like to get edge rushers that are speedy and can bend the corner. All of them are these big buff ass dudes that got 0 moves. They just bull rush. Fucking, we had Josh Uche last year. That was supposed to be a midseason signing that helped the pass rush last year. He couldn't even see the field. Now he on the Eagles. He hooping. He doing what he do. Jalen Phillips, we could have traded for him this at the trade deadline. They didn't want him because he's not Spags edge top. What are we talking? Like, that is the one position. Like, I'll give Beach credit. He can drive fucking cornerbacks. He cannot drive defensive ends for shit. We missed every single fucking pick at defensive end. We got.
I thought that police dude was gonna be good.
Fuck no. That was a that was a whole team special, bro. That was one of the worst because he went to Kansas State. So everybody's like, "Oh, we should go with him. Like, bring him home. He right at home." Man, fuck. That set us back right there. When you drafting at the back of the draft every time because you in the Super Bowl, you gotta hit on those picks, and they want to do stupid shit like that, and then they refuse to move off their bad picks. It took us to this year to get rid of Sky Moore. Fucking Chamari Connor. Y'all know how bad he is, bro. 45 times he's been thrown at this year. Guess how many catches he's allowed? 40. 40 out of 45, bro. What are we talking about?
Hey, throw it his way every time, bro.
And we got every fucking time. And we got a rookie cornerback, Noah Williams from Cali. He's actually good, and we don't play him. I'm like, fuck, Beach. Like, just put him in. Shit. Like, why are we doing this shit? Like, if you wanted to punt on the season, I get it, but damn. You talking about no, we're still very much going for. Bro, we can't be because we playing shit like that when we got like him. Our linebackers fucking suck in coverage. Any crossing route is green on us because they gonna have all the time in the world to throw it as a quarterback, and our linebackers can't cover for shit. We drafted Jeffrey Bossa out of Oregon. Have you seen him at all? No, because he just plays special teams. But we'll throw out Drew Tranquil out there and watch him lag 3 yards behind the tight end and for an easy fucking catch. It's been totally fucking frustrating this whole year. It's to the point where like you can literally watch a Chiefs game. I can watch the Chiefs game with y'all, and I can tell you what's gonna happen every single drive because it's the same thing every single game.
That's how I feel with my team, bro. I would call them plays. I watch, bro. I was helping my homeboy Zach move, bro. And so while we talking about the game, I would literally slam his stuff. He said, "Hey, bro, watch my stuff." I said, "My bad, bro. We keep calling the same slant routes every time. I'm getting pissed." Like. Then when Saquon fumbled, Cam, I was in the group chat. I said, "Bro, Saquon not gonna make it alive, bro. He's not gonna make it alive, bro. He's not gonna make it because like he's not going home to New Jersey, bro. I promise you, he's not. Ain't no way this man was, bro. And then I be hating these prize picking employees, be betting on them, and that's why he never hit their stuff. They never do anything.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Versus the Cowboys, we ran 6 plays from under center in that first half, running plays. Had like 52 rushing yards. I think why for the rest of the game we ran like 50 more plays. Why do we only go under center twice? Like the shit literally be working. I know I'm not an NFL head coach, but it's like, okay, I be saying fire Matt Nagy because ever since he got our OC shit, our offense have been asked the last 3 years. That's ever since EB left and he took over. But everybody be like, no, it's Andy that calls him. Okay, well, somebody strip him of that shit, please. Because it's getting too stale. We doing the same shit week in, week out. And the defense knows. Like, literally. And then the fucking most pussy shit I ever seen. We got 2 4 downs inside of our own 40 where we could score. What does the league do now? Go for it. It's 4th and 3. Go for it. Fuck it. Play the analytics game. What did Andy Reid do? Punt twice. Out of all the whole week 13 slate, that was like the top 2 of 3 most like analytically flipping the game. Like if you just go for it rather than just punting and giving up the ball. It was those 2 punts right there. I'm like, bro, why you have Patrick fucking Mahomes? I'd rather just live with the results. Even if you don't get it 50%. Just live with the results.
He probably was scared because if the game before y'all was that Detroit and Packers game, you see the Lions went for it like 5 times, they didn't convert not one of them. That's probably why he was serious.
But at least you know, like you can live with it as a Lions fan. I feel like because you know Campbell gonna do that shit every game. He not pivoting. Andy Reid would be like, you got the best quarterback in the world. 4th and 2 from our own 37. Harrison Butker 55-yard field goal.
I don't feel like it.
Maybe it's just time for Andy to go, man. Maybe,
and that's what I'm saying.
Maybe the game plan is a guy. It's over.
It's over, and that's what some Chiefs fans are saying now. And everybody's like, "Oh, Patrick won't be shit without him. Y'all are so spoiled." Andy Reid, the GOAT coach, like, bro,
it might be the best thing for Pat.
It might be the best thing for it. And I'm like, obviously, like I said, we got the dynasty. He's forever goated with us, but like. Can we please have a reminder of what Andy Reid was before Patrick Mahomes? Like, can we keep it a buck? He made all them NFC Championship games with Philly, was 1-5, got fired and ran up out of there because the offense that we got right now is what it was looking like at the end of Philly, and I know Swan will vouch for that. Now it's looking like this same shit, and like before Patrick, our one playoff win, Cam, what was our one playoff win? You know what it was?
Yeah, I came to Houston. Fucking,
we're not even saying it like I'm not going to Texas. We beat Brian Hoyer. Every other playoff game we blew.
You know what it was?
That's crazy.
That's why Sunday's personal, nigga.
You know what it was?
He really
get back.
You know what it is. Come on.
That's crazy.
Sunday, nigga.
But come on, bro. He really.
Oh God! Did we beat the dead horse?
And you answered him too. That's
Exactly.
crazy.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get us back for sure with that offensive line, boy.
Oh my.
Daniil Hunter and Willie Anderson Jr. finna have a day, boy. It's probably gonna look worse than the Buffalo game, but man, it probably truly is time for Andy to go. I'm saying that I don't know who would be the solution to hire there, like as a head coach, but I low key, if it was up to me, just from what I've been watching, I would go get Kubiak as who was he OC for Seattle, I think. Yeah. I would go get him. Yeah. Young, up and coming mind. Like, we got Patrick Mahomes. We got to swing for the fences, bro. Like, I'm not thinking he finna be Tom Brady and play till he 45. We probably got a good, 6 years left of prime Patrick Mahomes. Like, bro, Andy, go retire. Go eat some burgers in retirement or whatever it is you do, bro.
He definitely need a new game plan, bro, because Travis finna get up out of there, too.
Yeah, and that's the sad part because Travis been balling. Is like, bro, y'all really wasting away maybe his final season, just doing stupid shit. Like we got young talent that could be playing, and they just not doing it. It's like, bro,
y'all need to invest in the
shit. Travel the world.
Y'all need to go invest
in a running back.
Please, bro.
Hey, y'all supposed to get
another hole that won't get addressed, and we keep crying for it, and everybody else is like,
so when we was talking
bro,
about
Patrick Mahomes doesn't need everything. It's like, dog, do you see what a good running back does across the league for people right now? Bro, like when Patrick Mahomes first hit the scene, it was a passing game. We're slowly gravitating back towards running the football because all these two shell deep coverages, that shit taking up all the passes. Run the ball, do it, but we don't have a running back. We don't have a running back, bro. So what we gonna
run
do?
the ball now? They do play action.
I get it. I'm not necessarily mad at it because it's like we would have had to give up a 3rd round draft pick, then sign Brees Hall. We just probably need to find a back in a draft. The problem is they don't spend no fucking picks on a running back either. We always wait till the 7th round to draft somebody and then wonder why they not that good. Like, it's a 7th round pick. Pacheco, we maxed out Pacheco. Like people hate him. I'm like, bro, what did you expect? He's 7th round running back. Yeah. What we got is what we got. Like, that's enough. We need to invest like a mid-round pick on a running back. Like, there's plenty of running backs out here. Get them. But no, what do? We drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire in front of Jonathan Taylor back in 2020. That's what we do. We drafted McCole Hardman instead of a DK Metcalf. We drafted Sky Moore instead of George Pickens. That's the shit Veach has done. But you get to live off the fact that Patrick Mahomes done carried us this whole time, and now it's all caught up to us. All these terrible ass decisions, all hitting at once. And I told y'all before the season started, I was like, bro, the offense probably looked more explosive because we got our weapons healthy. But I'm like, this team is not going to be good because they botched the whole offseason. Like we got smacked in the Super Bowl, and y'all came back and was basically like, we're gonna try to run the same thing back, kind of. Like, how is that shit gonna work? So yeah, no, I'm done. Put us out of our misery Sunday night, Cam.
That's
please.
why I thought y'all was gonna get Brees Hall. Remember we was talking about in the group chat? That's the reason why I traded for him. Cause like when I traded old boy, I said, yeah, I said Brees Hall can go to the Chiefs. I'm like, yeah, they gonna trade for him. It was rumored, and then he was interested, and then I see that I'm like, bro, what?
We didn't want to give up a 3rd. They wanted it. We was trying to give up a 4th. It's like,
yeah, I remember that. I'm like, man, they don't just trade him, bro. He don't want to be there. He's not resigning.
Yeah, but at the same time, I get it because we're not a running back away from being contenders. Like I said, the problem is we got to retool on defense again. Defensive line is ass. Yeah. And honestly, it sucks. And I hate it's going to happen, but it probably has to now. We probably got to trade McDuffie this offseason to get a haul of picks and some players or something because we can't pay him. We can't because we wanted to fucking pay Nick Bolton and George Karlaftis. It's like, bro, they're like, they're not, I'm not saying they bad, but they're not great. They middle of the pack. That's, if anything, learn from what the Patriots did during their dynasty run. You draft these players in the mid rounds, you win with them. You don't pay them again because they're not worth that type of pay, but you won with them. So you maxed out your pick. Get rid of them and restart fresh over. Same shit. Yep. Instead, Leach wanted to sign these motherfuckers the big ass contracts, and now we kind of handicapped. I'm like, fuck.
That's kind of what Philly does. Philly, we get like everybody on came from defense, and we from the draft, and we try to see like, are they worth it or not? Like Blankenship, he's undrafted, and I mean, look what he did. It's not everybody tomorrow. We're gonna keep him or not. I mean, it's up in the air, you know. Because now we drafted Coop, we drafted Quinion, we drafted Andrew. So it's like we got players like that, and we still got a whole lot of picks going to next year's draft because of we got a customary pick for Beck and all them leaving. You know, Milton Williams, Beck and all them leaving, and the trade we did with the Jets. We did a pick swap, and we did a pick swap with the Ravens. So that's how Philly does their every time. That's how they retool every single time. They should do something like that.
Yeah. We're gonna have to, man. We're gonna have to.
And then everybody's under contract until like I think 2029.
Well, so the AD just dunk on Wiggins. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I've seen it too.
So everybody's under contract until 2029. So you ain't gotta worry about like, you know, trying to add somebody else on that side of the ball.
Yeah, no, facts.
Off topic, both Nimhard, they play
cold.
They play just like each other. Like literally exactly the same. It's crazy.
I like this one because he's more of a point guard.
I
know the other one. I know Andrew trying to get there, but this one he a point guard for real.
He a point guard for real.
He shoots the good shots too.
Undrafted, bro. Like that's a steal.
Yeah, that's a great steal.
He got 8 assists tonight. That's good.
He had I think he the first player ever to have 25 points, 10 assists. I think it was like 100% team share or something like that. Yeah, he cold, bro.
With Coop playing the way he's playing, and when AD is out there, they really do look like they just are missing Kyrie away from being extremely competitive. Like, I've watched like their last 3 games, and I've been very impressed, win or lose. I get to watch them actually this Friday. They come to OKC. So, yeah, I'm hoping AD plays because I want to see how we will fare up against him.
Is that an NBA Cup game?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think he does play though, because he's trying to keep his value up just because he is traded.
You say
What's
he's trying
that Brandon
yeah,
Williams
they are. Yeah, I have heard about
They've
him.
been shopping him, so he's trying to keep his value up just in case he is traded.
Bro. But I don't.
Brandon Williams?
I don't think we should.
No,
I don't
he's
think
talking about. He's talking about AD.
Oh, AD.
I don't think we should trade him.
I don't think so either, because I really do think that team looks really good with the Kyrie on that floor, bro. Because they're just already competitive, bro.
Kyrie come back in February.
Cool.
If they can just stay like in the 9-10, like the play-in range, I think they'll be respected come playoff time.
And then we still got some
AD. It's the same story every year though. AD just has to be,
bro. Because
that shit happened though. Y'all getting out there 5? Because they gonna be playing y'all. It's not like y'all gonna be number 1 seed, barring like some drastic fall off. Y'all probably fuck around and break the record this year for this regular season.
What's Flag doing?
You seen what Draymond said? He basically said like he lost a couple of years of his life when they went 7-3-9. I said, so you basically said you saw your soul for that 7-3-9 record. He said
they didn't even finish the job.
They didn't. They did not finish the job.
He's saying OKC gonna break the record. I was like, yeah, like
that's fine. We can. I really do not care, bro. Like, I want us to make all our mistakes during the season. We can mess around and break that record.
And that's real.
Tired as hell and lose.
That's why I'm telling everybody. Like, I'm not saying the regular season doesn't matter, but it don't matter. You know, I done seen teams like Miami who play horrible in the regular season, but they still still able to get in, and then they upsetting everybody in the playoffs.
But then at the same time, I'll be watching these games, and we do not.
He got hurt again.
No, that's the scary part.
AD,
because you could literally tell yesterday. Once y'all went up by like 20 versus Warriors,
bro,
like, we got it. Turn the switch off, and then they came back, and it was like, okay. Should we turn the switch back on, or can we still maybe get out? And then they took the lead. I was like, okay, switch back on, and then whoop they ass.
I'll be like, okay, maybe they not stressing themselves out. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Every time I watch y'all play, I be thinking like y'all gonna win every game.
I be thinking the same thing.
I just be thinking every game y'all gonna win. It be like crazy, bro.
I told y'all seen the group chat. Bryce was like, and I was like, yeah, I think it was like 81-77 when he sent that. I literally had just turned my phone off. I was like, I think we'll wake up. And if we don't win, that's the cool thing about having the amount of wins we have. If we don't win, it is not the end of the world, bro. We will just play another game. There's like 60 more games left to play or some shit like that.
Why y'all 21-1? Like y'all so annoying. Like,
but we've had like one of the easier schedules though. We've had one of the easier.
It don't matter because when y'all play the good teams, y'all beat them.
It's not the playoff.
Nigga, all humble and shit. Nigga, talk shit. God damn. I hate humble ass niggas, bro. Talk shit. I'm just give me a reason to hate y'all, bro. Damn. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Everybody already hate it. Start hating Shay. Start hating Shay. Bro, you know who I hate? I don't even hate Luka in the flopping. I hate Austin Reeves averaging over 9 free throws a game. That shit does not make
he been hooping. That's the crazy part.
No, I don't give a damn, bro. He should not be averaging over 9 free throws a game.
Man, that dude's averaging 29 points a game. That's crazy.
Watch. As soon as Cade start getting his whistle, they go look. You know, everybody like they fucking with Cade. They liking the young Detroit Pistons. As soon as Cade get his whistle, they finna start hating on his ass.
You gotta win one first. That's when it starts.
Yup, they finna start hating on his ass.
AR whistle worse than Shay's. I ain't gonna lie.
AR whistle's crazy because I don't think he's earned it. Austin Reeves.
He to be doing that same pump fake. That's why that same head fake. That's how everybody falling for it. I don't know.
He dead be screaming. He be
because he be doing that pump fake really slow. Like I'm like, how did I keep jumping for this,
bro? And I said that about Austin Reeves last year. So I'm pissed now. He got Luka on his team. The ref already got a quick trigger on the whistle, and now he blowing it for Austin Reeves too, bro. That's whatever, bro.
That's fair.
At least Luka a bona fide hooper. Like we know Luka can put the ball in the bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game they played the Suns. Him and Devin Booker going back and forth the whole time.
My bad, Bryce. I didn't mean to get this on basketball.
Man had.
Oh no, you good. You good. I'm finna segue us into the other thing. I gotta pull something up real quick.
I'm gonna have to get up in like 5 more minutes. I'm almost done with these wings, bro. I'm browning the skin at the top right now.
Browning the skin, huh?
Yo, what?
Yeah.
Come on.
I didn't say that,
That's
dog.
2 strikes, bro. That's
Come
2
on.
strikes.
That's crazy. But no, enough of basketball. But we're not going back to NFL football just yet, man. We got to talk about it just because it's been sweeping the headlines. I know y'all all been seeing the crazy ass tweets that come about, man. But Lane Kiffin saga once again. I think
Lord.
I don't know if he like gets a kick out of this shit or something, but like he always got to leave in the most dramatic fashion possible. And I just think like I get it. I'm like we talk about like with the players and the extensions. Like whenever you get these life-changing contracts with all this guaranteed millions of dollars, like okay, you know, change your family life, change generational wealth. Not mad at it, but dog, I'm predicting right now. I bet he's not the coach of LSU by 2029. What?
That's a long stretch. I'll give you like 2027, bro. He has like 2 years to win a chip.
I think with him,
I was gonna give him
as a
3.
LSU fan, he has like 2 years to win a chip, bro.
I think with him, I agree with you, Chris, too. I say 2027, maybe 2028 at the latest. The reason why I said that is because he's a dramatic coach, obviously, but at the same time, he's gonna be the one trying to like go back to his roots and stuff. So let's say the Alabama, position, head coach position come up, he's gonna try somehow, some way try to get to that as well. Regardless of him losing LSU, he's gonna try to find a way to get back into that. So that's why.
Here's my thing, bro. No hating shit. What has Lane Kiffin done to deserve all this?
I really don't
He
know.
ain't never won shit.
But he built up Ole Miss. He built up Ole Miss.
He did. I'm
They
not
built up
knocking
Ole
that.
Miss.
Okay.
It's hard to win over there. It's hard.
It is.
It is very hard to win over
But
there.
in the NIL era, it is much easier now to build,
It
you
is.
know, with the
Mhm.
right
Yeah.
check.
But it's just in this situation is messed up because I was looking at reports about it, and everybody saying, "Well, Ole Miss wasn't trying to offer that." Yes, they were. They were definitely trying to offer me it, and he just said straight up, said, "Nah."
I mean, I get it. I wouldn't want to live in bumfuck Mississippi either.
I
but-
stayed in Mississippi for a year. It's nothing out there. I stay in Hernando.
They-
It's nothing out there but watermelon, bro, and racism. It's nothing out there.
It's
It
crazy.
was a report that
Watermelon
came out.
Racism.
Bro,
It
no,
was
I
a
stayed.
report that came out that said-
Before we moved to Memphis, bro, I stayed in Mississippi. It's literally nothing out there. I
So
kid you
what's
not.
what's the connection between watermelon and racism, Cam?
That's all you see out there. I promise you, every day they have watermelon trees, bro. I promise you. Go out there for a summer, bro. I stay out there in the summer. It's nothing out there at all. So when we moved to Memphis, I was so happy, bro. It's nothing out there at all.
Yeah, Memphis got
There was a
fried
report
chicken
that
and
was saying
racism.
that
They got their ribs, that barbecue.
Ribs and racism.
I
He
thank
said
you.
the racism tastes a little better with a
Yeah.
Memphis
With a little twang and sauce.
Yeah.
Hey, some give me back ribs back there, man. Dixie Queen wings, man.
Shit.
Ain't nothing out there. Like, no, all jokes aside, bro, it's literally nothing out there in Mississippi. I
But
kid you
yeah,
not, bro.
I
Watermelon
get that he
trees
built the
crazy.
program, so props to that. But damn, how you leave like your whole time? Because that's what I'm saying. He's never made a national championship, and now I know the playoffs is like more recent college football. He never made the college football playoffs. How you leave the 1 year you make the college football playoffs finally? Like who's to say LSU gonna get there with him?
that is true.
I mean, he's a good recruiter though, huh?
He is.
So that's the thing about it, and that's why I got him on such a short leash, because LSU in itself, it don't matter who the coach is a great recruiter. People
That's
are
a
gonna
big
flock
job.
to
Too.
LSU.
That's
Right.
like a great job to have.
Right,
also.
yeah. And with his stature,
Those fans
like,
are
he
crazy,
should be
though.
grabbing some crazy recruits, bro. Like,
You're gonna be
Mhm.
grabbing some crazy recruits. They're just not football players.
chill out, bro. Chill out. He just likes to do Pilates, bro.
Nah, that man, he
A whole
different.
bunch of them. Huh?
Lane
They
Steam
said
Files.
Lane
So his
Steam
son,
Files,
his
bro.
son came out and said he don't even want to play for him. He's like, it was his son commit to him. He said, nah.
But I'm just
I ain't
like,
gonna lie. If you get that quarterback to come,
Who?
Chambliss, whatever the name
Oh.
is, if he gets him
Oh.
to come,
Yeah.
Mm.
He
That'd be
apparently
alright.
they said apparently he's trying to get the running back. He's trying to get Lacey. to go over there.
But according to they players came out today and said like, because you know how he said they had whatever meeting and the players were begging like, hey, we want you to still be able to coach us, and he said that players came out today and said that's bullshit. That's not how that meeting went at all. Like all of them came out on Twitter all at the same time and started saying that shit. Then
that's way more believable. Because he tried to victimize himself and blame Ole Miss and the AD.
Yeah, and then y'all see where he said too that the Mississippi fans were so crazy they were trying to run him off the road. Mississippi police came in that like gave him the escort and was like, that shit did not happen either. So what are you talking about?
That man just hey,
so he been a liar at every stop. That's what
he did something at Ole Miss and he's trying to get out of there.
He did that in Florida Atlantic, bro, before he left.
He's done it everywhere.
I heard I also saw a report that said like a booster said he was not gonna like fund any more money into Ole Miss if Kiffin stayed. I saw that shit too. So there's some shit happened. Something happened that's
bro,
like,
between him and John Gruden, bro. There's some problematic coaches, bro. Him and John Gruden, they just lie too much, bro.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it's hard to build up a program like Mississippi, but that's what I'm like. LSU is about championships. Like that's it.
Yeah,
that's why they paying two coaches on top of now giving him this contract. And for a guy who ain't never won a championship, I'm like, bro, this shit gonna flame out bad. And like Swan said, if it is flaming out, I don't know how it would happen, but say an Alabama job did come open. If they wanted to hire him, he would for sure probably leave.
Most definitely. He's trying to be in the same. He's trying to be in the same footsteps as Nick Saban. He's just doing it his way. It's just random. Like wow.
Yeah, no. But I'm like, how could you want to like as a player, like just seeing all the shit that coming out? Like, how could you want to put your trust in a coach like that, bro? Like, I know the recruiting pitches and like NIL money, I guess, but like. He basically really just lied on all his players, and they had to come out and basically because if they don't say that, everybody because some people was kind of low key on Lane Kiffin's side, like bro, if your job, if you got another job offer that was giving you a significant raise, would you not take it? He did what he could. He wanted to coach, and it's like no, he actually did. He tried to leave, and then they said he tried to tell all the offensive staff, like, hey, if y'all not on this plane with me when I head down to Baton Rouge, like. Y'all not staying. Y'all not gonna be able to coach me unless y'all get on the plane right now. So,
and then the funny part is too, bro. He was getting upset because he wants to still coach Ole Miss in the playoffs. And they're like, nah, man, like stuff like that. But what really is funny about it is that he was on their report lying, saying that Ole Miss wouldn't offer him anything. And they came back and said everything that LSU offered, they were trying to match it. But he just kept turning it down. They were trying to offer. They were really trying to offer him that pay.
Yeah, dude is a narcissistic liar. And that's what, like as a player, like
he playing victim. Like he was playing victim. Saying, "Oh, they didn't want me here. They didn't want to offer me this." I'm like, bro, we tried to offer you the contract. You did the same thing.
I'm like, he finna go into. Imagine he go into your living room. He talking to your mama because he trying to recruit you, and you got in the back of your head, you know everything this man is saying to my mama is a lie. Like he only care about himself, and I just feel like this shit gonna flame out, and that's probably just karma for the way he did this stuff to leave there. But
because I'm trying to think who had like a contract offer, but then their agent messed it up for them. I'm trying to think. It was a recent player, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He kept him. I'm putting his terms. He kept saying he kept playing victim. Well, I can't say he was playing victim. He didn't know.
I thought you was talking about Michael Parsons.
No, his agent was playing victim, saying that that Philly won't offer him a contract. That's why he ended up going to what team he ended up going to at first. That's why he ended up going to Detroit. He went to Detroit.
You talking about the first?
Yeah, so basically he was saying like he didn't offer him money but Philly did, but his agent had lied and stuff. So that's why he ended up going to Detroit, taking a pay cut, and he ended up coming back to Philly. It's kind of like same thing with this one. This man Lane is lying to everybody, playing victim, being a narcissist, saying that they don't want me here. They didn't offer me no money. And they came out and said, bro, we tried to offer you the money. You didn't
I believe that. I believe that.
And then came back and said, well, I don't want to be here. I still want to coach the team. How you don't want to be a part of the team and don't want to take the contract, but you still want to coach in the playoffs? Like, Bro, what?
Y'all heard what Scott Van Pelt said to like
What?
make an analogy to it? He said it's like, say you and your quote unquote wife, y'all married, you start cheating with the woman down the street, and she finds out, and you're like, okay, we'll get a divorce, but like Christmas the next week. But can I stay for Christmas so we can just make it seem like we're good for the kids?
That's
And then
crazy.
I'll head to the lady down the street as soon as Christmas is over. That's essentially what he's doing. Because like, why the fuck would Ole Miss want to let you coach if you literally going down the street to our rival?
No,
They play each
bro.
other next year. They're on that schedule for each other next year.
You already know Louisiana, Mississippi is literally right. Baton Rouge and Oxford is literally right there, bro.
And the whole time, that just gives you more time to be with the players or try to convince them, hey, hop in the transfer portal and come with me to LSU. Like, that's crazy as hell. So, I mean, it is what it is, but shit, if I was Ole Miss, if they did fuck around with the championship, I'm not sending his ass no championship ring, no nothing.
Hell no. Those Ole Miss women are something I.
Hey, Eric. That must be why he was in all those Pilates classes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's the other crazy shit too, bro. These files are coming out, and basically Ole Miss fans are like just straight up. They're like, because everyone's like, "Wow, so y'all knew of this, but y'all didn't want to say anything until now he's left." And they're like, "Yeah, we weren't gonna fuck up our own football team, but since he's gone, yeah, we finna tell everything." It's like, bro. So he was doing all the crazy shit. So maybe that is why what happened, what you said, Kim. Maybe there was a big booster or donor that caught wind, and that was like, okay, I can't support this no more because it's crazy. Pure craziness. He in college girls' DMs, 50-year-old man. They said he be in them yoga classes. They in the
down those screenshots real, position.
Bro. I think so. Because
those can't be real, bro. No way he types like that, bro.
You know,
that boy said snap. Or he said SC. He said, what's that? Snapchat. What the fuck?
Bro, why you laugh like that, bro? You can't, bro.
He not locked in. I know. Actually, he is locked in. My fault. Damn, he's locked in.
You think about that drive he finna have to make.
Nah, bro. I had typed in Lane Kiffin in on Twitter or whatever.
You know that?
No, type in hashtag Lane Steen Files. Type that in. And all of them pop up. That's what they call it.
What big rumor is Eric talking about? What is that?
Oh wow. I ain't
like
heard that.
Matt Patricia?
No. Sharon Moore, their head coach.
The
one who filled in for Harbaugh when Harbaugh got suspended.
My bad. Why did I say Matt Patricia?
Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's a lot of wild rumors out there in the sports room.
How you heard about that? Tomlin? His facial hair suck. How you do that? I don't like them. I don't like when people got the beard and they line it up to be level right with their mustache. Yeah, like it looked like a bib.
But
now you know what pissed me off, Chris? The facial hair, bro. They be having like their chin hair like way under here, bro. Like right there. Like why is so like far up your chin, bro? Like why is he right here, bro? You know exactly what I'm talking about. He go past your chin. It's literally under your neck, bro.
Are you going to Bryce's housewarming?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, you're gonna see somebody like that.
Bro, tell him to shave it off, bro. You might see my face, bro.
Wait. What are you talking about?
Bro, y'all know I got horrible face reaction, bro. You gotta tell him to shave it off.
Oh man, I'm dead.
Well, I'll make sure I'm gonna shave mine when I come around, Cam, because he may knock me out.
Y'all. Like, why you have this right here? That shit like some taco.
I don't keep it as a trend though. Some dudes they'll keep it as a part of their whole. Bro. Yeah. But I mean, if it feels though, it depends on the person, bro. Like, cause if it's me, I don't feel like I got the build to hold that, like to make it look good. But some people like they can have it and it don't look crazy.
it's like you just took like a patch of
like James Harden. James Harden's a good example because his go back there like that, but he actually has a
that man
good
haven't
feel.
shaved in decades.
Yeah, but even when he wasn't shaving, when he was in college, it was a good feel.
When I saw his beard in college, I'm gonna keep glad he got it's crazy for me to say, but I'm glad he got the beard he had now because the beard he had in college, I'm like, bro, like I just can't see.
That was the trend back in the day, though.
Yeah, and that's I'm glad he left it back then, bro.
It's crazy. I need a sports pod where he can come for the best beard talk around.
Yeah, bro.
Speaking of still in college football, man. So now we got the college football playoff, man. But y'all, these are the rankings that came out. So, I mean, barring any like major upset losses, the biggest gripes was Miami being left out at 10-2, who beat Notre Dame head to head. But because they have 2 bad losses, and Notre Dame seems like a better team right now, Notre Dame gets the nod over them. And I'm just like, bro, at this point, can we just make a March Madness college football playoff, bro? Because this shit don't make no sense no more. Yeah. How the fuck does head to head not matter no more?
Shit's crazy.
I don't know, but I feel like they're gonna eventually put the end to this 12-leg like
they got to because this shit they just pull out anything out they ass to make it for the SEC, bro. Because there's no way you telling me Alabama, because they made it to the conference title, is a playing good football right now over this last month. If you watch their games, they just barely beat Auburn. They lost at home to Oklahoma. They barely beat what was it? Was it Kentucky or South Carolina? Like they've been struggling the last month playing bad football. Like they gonna do everything in their power for the SEC. And I'm sorry, Cam. Sarkisian got to shut the hell up, bro. Like
he needs to stop calling plays. That's what he needs to do.
That too. But there's no way in hell they crying like talking about, oh, well, if it's not non-conference, like if it's nothing to schedule strong non-conference games, like we just gonna stop doing it. Like, bro, y'all were the preseason number 1. You didn't get penalized for losing to Ohio State. You got penalized because you fucking lost to 4-8 Florida. Like you can't lose that game and be like, no, we should still be in the playoffs because we're obviously a good team. Then prove it. Like y'all should have won that game. Y'all in. Now they're like, we gonna just schedule a bunch of cupcakes, and like all these people in the SEC saying like, why should the SEC not schedule cupcakes? Like, bro, this is not the early 2010s when Saban and boys was running shit. Like with this whole NIL era, the SEC not really, they not like that no more. Like they not the big bad wolf of college football anymore. They haven't won the national championship in the past 2 years. They probably not gonna win it this year if we keeping it a buck, because it's probably gonna be Ohio State again. Maybe randomly like fucking Indiana could really do some shit or something like that. But like it's probably not gonna be the SEC again. I'm like, at this point, since this criteria don't make sense, how do you fix a college football playoff? And how do you end this shit where you have stuff like Lane Kiffin leaving the team right before the college football playoff? Like that's crazy. Because the NFL specifically puts rules in place to where you can't, because that's technically tampering. Like, how the fuck was LSU having conversations with Lane Kiffin if they was in the middle of the season? Yeah, that's really tampering, but there's no rules around it because the NCAA is just trash. Like,
I feel like they're gonna have to enforce that, but I feel like as far as like I said with the 12 seeds, they probably gonna go down to like maybe 8, something like that.
No, they can't go down. They're only going to keep increasing because more teams keep crying to be included.
Oh, then. Well, I don't know then because like you said, 16. because the thing. So Diego Pavia had put out
he told Trump to make an executive order.
First off, I don't even know why he's doing it. He ain't gonna be there next year, so I don't even know why he's requesting it. And then second, even with that, like I said, I agree with Miami not being in there because I feel like they definitely should be in there, regardless of the 2 losses.
I catch y'all boys later though.
All right, man.
All right.
So it's gonna be like really interesting to see how they're gonna do that because Miami should definitely be in there, and then Alabama have like a lot of mean losses. I know like everybody's saying what, so like they trying to treat it the same way. Remember, it was. I think it was a couple years ago when everybody had the whole petition of Florida State not making it, even though they had a better. Yeah. So they're trying to petition like that again. But in this sense, Alabama, Oklahoma, well, really Alabama, they had like some tough losses. You know, they had some games where it's like Ty Simpson didn't look his best, and then everybody was saying, "What about what A&M? A&M, regardless of how everybody feel about them, they played really good this year. We already know how they lost to Texas, whatever. But and I think that 30-year comeback against
South Carolina.
South Carolina, yeah. So it's like you can't say nothing against them. I think the one team that I think, in my opinion, that it's going to be how I view them is kind of like how I view the Bears being like the top seed is Indiana. Like they're a dominant team, don't get it wrong, but I feel like if they have to face like Georgia, like right there, and they say Georgia win, they're not beating them. That's just my opinion. Like if the Bears was to face like the Rams in the NFC Championship, something like that, they're not beating them. That's kind of like how I view Indiana. And with Tech, I mean, Tech is not beating. They're not going far.
You don't think so? I think Tech kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think like if Tech was to meet up with Ohio State, they just say they.
Well, yeah, I think Ohio State heads and shoulders.
They going away. Yeah,
everybody in here.
I don't know because if Tech was, let's say if Tech was to meet with Oregon, they said they beat up. Tech will beat Oregon for sure. Yeah, I think so personally. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. It's just gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm just like, it just seemed like this SEC bias. Like we literally just watched Alabama, Oklahoma play like 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
Why the fuck do we want to see that shit again?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Alabama lost to Florida State, and I get it. It was the beginning of the season. Florida State turned out to be terrible. Miami beat Florida State. Notre Dame already played Texas A&M and lost. I get it. It came down to the final possession, but that's what we here for. That's why you schedule a head-to-head like that. They played Miami. They lost. They played a bunch of the same opponents as Miami. Miami beat the opponents better than Notre Dame did. I get it. Miami has 2 bad losses to 2 8-4 opponents, but they beat Notre Dame head-to-head. Like, could you imagine that? Like, imagine the Eagles. Say y'all would have beat the Bears. But then the Bears looked better by week 17, and they were just like, well, you know what? The Eagles shouldn't make the playoffs, even though they beat the Bears head-to-head. But the Bears just look better right now, going off our eye test with whatever committee members, because they're not biased at all. But yeah, we just going to pick them. It's like, bro, why the fuck schedule the games then? At that point, if y'all just want to literally watch the SEC conference play each other, just have them battle it out 2 games each. And just say, fuck the rest of the NCAA. Just have SEC teams each play each other twice throughout a season.
Yeah, because
that's what we get to. That's what we get to, bro.
That's what I'm saying, because these last couple of years has been like very off. It all started with the whole Florida State stuff, them not making with the whole Alabama getting in. That's how everything started, because everybody was saying, well, you know, it all started because that quarterback they had got hurt. You know, so they ain't had no starting quarterback. I think it was 4th seed. And they was like, well, we want Jalen Milroe in because they look better on paper. And then I think they end up getting skunked. So it's kind of like
they lost immediately.
Lost.
And so then it's like, bruh. So you telling me that freaking Miami can schedule all these out of conference games, win them, but because they don't look the best right now, they can't make it. But like you just said, the Florida State stuff that happened years ago where they lost Reed Travis to the injury, and then they didn't want to put him in the playoffs. Ole Miss just lost their whole head coach. And technically, I mean, you could say Charlie Wise Jr. is the offensive coordinator. He calling plays, whatever. They allowing him to coach them throughout the playoffs, even though he going to LSU too. But how you going to let them into the playoffs? And they lost their whole head coach and play caller.
Exactly.
That, because I get Miami fans gripes with that, because like how you kick a team out because they lost one player. They still had their all-star defense that had Jared Verse and all them back then, but they couldn't be led into the playoff. And now you can't boot out Ole Miss. You still gonna let them in with all the shit going on, and that's not fair to the Ole Miss players. I'm not saying anything towards them because they earned the spot, but it's like, bro, what is the criteria? Because it just seems to change for whichever. How can we fit as many SEC teams possible, given how this year went? That seems what it is every year. And every year is some SEC coach crying like a bitch, like, oh, well, we should be allowed because of this, and we should be allowed. Just win the fucking games then. What you mean? Like UT win the fucking games. Y'all been ass all year. Arch Manning been ass all year. Y'all were the preseason number 1. Even when y'all lost games and look back, y'all were still being ranked in the top of the rankings until y'all just kept losing. It's like, okay, then you can't keep them in the top 25 after that. And so it's like I saw someone say the idea, why don't we just go into the year with unranked teams and then make rankings like after week 5? Because some of these SEC biased rankings, how the fuck is Missouri ranked in the top 25 for majority of the season? They have 0 wins against a team with the winning record all year. Like, how does that happen? But they're in the SEC, so they were ranked in the top 25 to start the year, and they kept getting leeway throughout the year. And now that makes some of the SEC wins for teams that beat them, that makes it look good for them. I'm here like, oh, you beat Missouri, a top 25. Is Missouri really top 25? Fuck no.
No. Their quarterback can't even throw for more than 150 yards.
Yeah. So what are we doing here?
I think what really threw me off about this, though, is that, remember, they also trying to prevent, like, they're trying to keep the on-paper stuff going on. So, like, the eye test, you could say. So, remember back then when TCU made it all the way? And, like, that was, like, one of the worst championship games we've ever seen. Yeah. I think they lost 51-7, something like that.
Yeah, Georgia.
I think, yeah. So, they trying to prevent stuff like that from happening again because, you know, everybody complained about, like, it wasn't really, like, no matchup. It wasn't fair, yada, yada, yada. And then even when Washington went all the way to championship, I think like the following year, the year after that, it wasn't the same exact thing, but it was like it started me like a runaway. It wasn't like real competition.
They beat Texas to get there. And
exactly.
Like, I guess they were still technically Big 12, I think, that year, but
they was, because they didn't start going to like the year after that. That's when they had like switch everything around. That's when they implement this new format.
Yeah, so that's what I'm like at this point. I'm guessing 32 teams. Put 32 so you can include the top 2 from each conference.
You're gonna be
you can include all these extra SEC teams, and then it's like at that point, get rid of conference championship games. Get rid of that because that's gonna take up too much time.
Yeah.
That's probably got to cut down another game out of the schedule as well.
That's when you're gonna start seeing schools like Duke, Vanderbilt getting in as well.
Yeah,
schools like that who've been winning, like been playing playing good on their end. You might even see like other schools that's like on a semi-level getting in with that if you go to 32.
Yeah, but I said it once this NIL stuff started kicking in. The NCAA was built for amateur athletes, you know, who don't get paid. Once you get money involved in the politics, which is already included with everything, this shit is fucked. You can't fix this. You have to disband the NCAA and put in a different governing body that will make this shit work. Because right now, it's just going to be a shit show for the rest of the time. Because it's always going to end in shit like this where it's like, oh, yeah, you might have played someone head to head, but the eye test tells me this. But also, keep in mind, I work for ESPN. And what is ESPN? The partner with SEC now. It's like, oh, I'm a CBS analyst. We got the Big Ten, so I'm more biased towards the Big Ten. Like, all this shit is crooked as fuck. All these people just lobbying for their teams that pay them, essentially. Because, like, we got a 1 versus 2 matchup, Ohio State versus Indiana this weekend. And because it's the Big Ten, College Game Day ain't going there. Like, that's literally the biggest game to date of the year. Conference championship game and College Game Day not even going to be there because that's not they network of games. Like, it's nothing but politics, greed, and money and all this shit. That's I'm like, you might as well just expand it to include 32 teams. Try to encompass everybody. But then I just know once you expand to 32, if that was the case, shit, the 33rd team going to be crying. Well, look at us. We might have lost 4 or 5 times, but look who we played. We should be in there over a James Madison. Like, they're not good. Like, bro, this shit, it's ridiculous, man.
Hey, just to add in, I don't want to I don't know where I'm thinking of. But it's funny, though, because me and my dad and my uncle was talking about this, not this in particular, but just about the NCAA and like how they need to be scrutinized. Because how the hell did they allow a whole conference to get up and walk away all together at the same time? Like, why does the Pac-12 only have 2 teams in it? Like, that should not be allowed, bro. That should not be allowed. And we really was talking about it because we was talking about A&M and how they just was able to join the SEC because they wanted to. Like, there was no like they did nothing when they were in what was it the Big 12?
Big 12.
They accomplished nothing, and they just we want to go to the SEC because UT can do this. Like the NCAA needs to have a better hold on what they have going on. It's like they're just the overseer of chaos. Like we're gonna let y'all be chaotic. Just let us write down what you're doing. That's all. Like let me just keep track of it.
And that's what we were saying earlier when we were saying like the whole thing with like the Alabama eye test and stuff like that, because like Bryce was saying, beginning of the season, like they lost their first game. They look horrible. And it's kind of like they just played Oklahoma.
Yeah, the Boers was finna be fired.
I'm saying they lose just like Bryce saying this earlier before he came back. They just played Oklahoma like literally about like a week or two ago. Now they playing them again. So it sounds like what we doing. Same thing with Notre Dame, Texas. They just played. It went out to the wire. Now they playing again.
Yeah. Ooh,
I don't know, man.
It's terrible, man. One sec, I'll be back. I'll run downstairs real quick. But I was just saying that same shit. They gotta disband the NCAA because they weren't built to handle sports that aren't amateur when you getting paid. Now getting paid, it's all crooked and sideways. It's all crooked and sideways. So
they need to do that regional shit. Like just go ahead and just whatchamacallit, all this shit. West side, Midwest, South, West, like just regular West, East, Northeast, like make actual like schools need to stay in their division because the Pac-12 is a great example where it's like, or the SEC is a good example, right? Like you got all these teams who are recruiting powerhouses, and it makes it really hard for a school like A&M when they were in the Big 12 to recruit big names. It makes it hard for a team like I don't know, New Mexico State, Penn State, BYU, Wyoming. Like these are pretty big schools, but they can't get no real talent because nobody thinks it's cool or the cameras aren't there because all the cameras are in this one conference. If you kind of break that stuff up a little bit, it'll allow some of that attention to be spread around.
So the one thing I will say is, so like we're trying to feel like what solution they would do with like the playoffs coming up. Let's say like next couple of years, like what can they do? Bryce was suggesting they make up to like 32 teams. That's a lot. That's what I'm saying. So that's one. So that is a lot for one. And then you're gonna see schools in there like, okay, so looking from this past season, that's still going on. You had schools like Duke, Vanderbilt, schools like that was like on the verge. You know what I'm saying? Like they was playing good, but it wasn't good enough to get in.
Yeah.
Now when you like minimizing the division stuff and then you're implementing the, I guess you could say the 32 bracket, you have schools like Duke, Vanderbilt that are gonna be getting in regardless.
Yeah. But in the same breath, them coaches and them schools that tell you, well, I mean, that's more games on the season. That's more wear and tear on our players. Like you can't have your cake and eat it too. Either you move or like I said earlier, but either you move to a conference that will allow you to play more respectable competition or more teams that could play like off-season or not off-season, but like pre-conference matchups that are more respectable so you can beat them. Because when you beat them, now you're better than the team that they just beat on some bullshit. I don't know how that works. Or they restructure the whole NCAA or they get rid of it entirely and they have it to where like a conference in itself isn't a powerhouse above all conferences. Like just because like Vanderbilt, all due respect, like they're a great squad, right? Like that coach did a really good job. But I mean, Vanderbilt doesn't really get the eyes it gets if it's not in the SEC.
Exactly.
If it's not in the SEC, it gets no eyes, bro. That's the power of that conference. And one conference shouldn't have that much power over the whole fucking organization of the NCAA.
That's what I was saying before you had just came back too. I saw someone say on Twitter, they were like, maybe a way to try to help all this is like there should be no rankings headed into the year, and then after like week 5, maybe rankings come out because the SEC bias will have all their teams ranked in the top 25, even though they're ass. So then, like
that's why UT played Ohio State the first week of the game, first week of the season because they were ranked number.
Missouri this year was top 25. Missouri has 0 wins against a team with the winning record this year, but they're in the top 25.
I was telling bro, that
But,
quarterback.
when a team like Alabama beats them, it's like, oh, that's a good win for Alabama. They beat a top 25
because
team.
they're about to the whole time they really the bottom 500 team. Yeah.
But that's how the SEC rolled. I'm like, bro, at this point, do y'all just want to play each other twice every season, and then just whoever's the best out of that, y'all can be y'all's own little national champion? Like, make your own football collegiate board or whatever, and just the SEC, like.
Because the crazy part is, because my dad pointed it out, like specifically in basketball, right? Like we talked about last year with the tournament, pretty much every SEC school damn near got into the tournament, the basketball March Madness tournament. But and Florida won it, but for the most part, I mean, the ACC they be taking basketball, bro. The ACC be taking basketball. The
Big 12 been killing.
Big 12 be taking back. Yeah, like. Will the SEC have like dominant? Like, will most of those teams be ranked? Likely so. But when it's all said and done, at the end of it all, they don't typically always win. Like, you get Kentucky there, right? But everybody else don't really be showing up like the other conferences. I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know, because it's different. Because like you said, with like for football, like then you had schools like Clemson and everybody else that was doing their thing, but it's like. The Clemson used to do that thing for the ACC, but after that, they just fell off the face of the earth. Dabo, he just forgot how to coach, and that whole program.
That NIL shit, all the old coaches that in football and basketball, they can't keep up with this.
Crazy part, Dabo could have went into it, but he decided to open his fat mouth and say he would never gonna do it. You could have just shut the hell up.
What he say?
He said something along the lines of like he was never gonna do it, bro.
But he said something funny as hell, because he was like, NIL, we don't do that type of NIL here. And then it was something alluding to God. He made another acronym. It's like, all right, man, I get it, but you're not finna win no more games if that's how you move it. That's not how the game is played anymore. But hey, man, it is what it is. The problem is, because of conferences like the SEC, you can, because this is how we got to this point. It started off with, it used to, the BCS, when it was just the top 2 teams. And that was even a little rough some years when there'd be 3 teams that be undefeated. Then they're like, okay, we'll make it 4. And the SEC would be like, okay, well, our 4th best team should be able to get into this field with the 4 and the other top 2. And it's like, no, it shouldn't. And then now we're here at 12. It's like, okay, well, now we need more teams in. It's like, you keep expanding to try to include everybody, but they just keep getting more greedy. Like, just because the field expands doesn't mean more of your conference should just get in, because y'all are just such tough competition. Y'all play conference games to get to this point. So if you're not cut out to win throughout the conference play during the season, you don't deserve to be in the playoff. Like, it's just that simple. Like, I cannot believe there's actual UT fans trying to make an argument for them this year.
Yeah. And I was telling, who else telling? Well, my sister, she's kind of been following UT because that's where she wants to go to grad school, whatever the case is. The Ohio State loss, I don't think we expect. Yeah, it didn't ding them. It was that. Who was it? Was it Florida?
Yes, they lost to
Florida. It was that Florida loss that did it for you. Like you can afford to lose to Ohio State. You can afford to lose to Georgia.
They got smacked by Georgia.
There you go. You can afford to lose.
But then they went to overtime with Kentucky. Kentucky,
you can't do that.
They've been horrible.
You can't do that. It's not, and that's the thing about college football. It's not just about wins and losses. It's about that margin, bro. You gotta win exceptional.
Basically, you gotta cover that spread. Basically,
you got
basically.
UT was struggling against some teams that they shouldn't have been struggling against.
And then of course they beat A&M to end the season, so they're like, oh well, we look at our schedule. We should be in. We're a playoff team. It's like, bro, y'all had all year to prove that. Congrats on beating A&M. I'm not trying to knock A&M because it's their best year in the history of their school.
Oh, that quarterback, Reid?
He's nice. But at the same time, if you want to add context to it, how good is A&M for real? They really played a cupcake schedule themselves besides the Notre Dame game. And I don't think Notre Dame should be a team in.
They'll tell you on paper that, what was that game? y'all brought it up. They had to come back.
South Carolina. They was down
They'd tell you that was the
30.
hardest game of their season. They'd tell you that was the hardest game of their
Yeah,
season.
that's what we're just talking about.
And another SEC team that was propped up to be good, top 25 to start the year.
Yeah, because they did start off
not even making
good.
a bowl game. It's like, bro, just start the rankings 5 weeks into the season.
Shit, look at LSU, bro. LSU was supposed to be. I thought he had a team.
The shit is crazy.
USC, the Trojans. Wait, that's not SEC.
No, that's Big Ten now because the Pac-12 don't exist.
Yeah,
no more.
But yeah, like you said, that preseason ranking stuff, it's so
Don't
stupid
mean
because you're
shit.
talking about the team from the previous, and no other sport has more turnaround than college football, bro.
Yeah. And now, like you said, how does a whole conference just choose to leave all at once and allow that? Because it's corrupt money. Big Ten signed the new TV deal with CBS.
Crazy.
SEC went from CBS to ESPN, and then Fox Sports also in there with the Big 12 and stuff. Now these are all the people that are making the rankings to start the year. So of course, if I work for ESPN, I'm propping up all the SEC teams because those are the schools I cover. That's technically how I get paid. Yeah. If I'm for CBS, I'm propping up the Big 10 schools. And then we get flooded with this top 25 of all these teams. Like, half these teams aren't even really that good. Y'all just hyping up on what your eye test sees before you even see them play. Just going off of names and recruits. It's like, bro, okay. Now we get down to a 12-team college football playoff. And 6 of our teams are good enough to make the playoff. Okay, yeah, they might be, but at the same time, they ain't earned the spot. Like, there is an element here where it's like, bro, y'all have to earn the right to be in the playoff. It can't just simply be, we played a tough schedule, we're a good team. That's a lot of people, bro. Like, shit. And as we see now, head-to-head clearly does not matter because that would honestly, I would boycott if I was Miami, bro. There's no way in hell I can beat Notre Dame and you tell me, well, Notre Dame just looks better right now, so they're actually going to be in the playoff over you, even though y'all both have 2 losses, and you beat them. How the fuck does that work? How does that work, bro? They gotta do something. NCAA can't run this shit no more. I don't know what governing body gets created, but it can't be NCAA. It's not gonna work. This shit is never gonna work anymore.
Them Dubai, them Saudi boys gonna buy that shit. They buying all the sports. They finna buy college football. Gonna unify it.
One big super conference.
One big super conference.
Man,
yeah, that boy 80 do not want to lead his team, bro. There's no way. I'm sorry. I'm just watching, bro. Like that. 80's not gonna lead his team.
Hey, this man Wiggins, he's sorry, bro.
Andrew Wiggins.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, look how he shot, bro. Look at his shot chart, bro.
He shot tour dates.
Yes, bad 2 days. He's
Don't
he's
tell
4
me.
for
I'm gonna
18.
look it up. Damn, I just put it up.
You said 4 for 18?
4 for 18.
How many shots Tyler got up?
17.
8 for 17.
And what's like aside from them, who has the next best? Like who has the most shot attempts?
Where is 8 for 11?
Well, Bam got 17.
Bam
too.
is 10 for 17. But where he's shooting the best? He's 8 for 11. He got 22 points, 10 rebounds.
He
I
nice.
think,
Yeah,
man. Tyler Hero.
So Ware is nice. He just inconsistent. Like he had one game he doing like that, and another game he only had 5 points.
But I don't even know if that's really him. More so that system because I
think it's a system.
I was finna say because Tyler Hero just kind of he complained like during a press conference talking about like, you know, I'm kind of struggling inside of our new system. I would prefer to have some more pick and roll action. Basically, I want to get the ball and I want to try and score by myself. I don't want to do this motion, no pick and roll, fluid offense that Spoelstra and worked up for our whole team. That shit gonna sink them. It's not they don't have Tyler Hero's not who he think he is. That's the problem. If he was who he thought, I think Tyler Hero needs to realize that he's not who he thinks he is and play inside of that system. That system allows everybody to eat. Like they'll have multiple double-digit scorers every night with that system that Spoelstra drew up without Tyler in there. Tyler tries to play point guard. He's not. I don't think he's a ball handler. I don't think he's a point guard. I think honestly, I think his ceiling is maybe a better Duncan Robinson because he can score off the dribble a little bit better. I don't think nothing more of Tyler Hero. Call me a hater. I don't give a fuck.
I'm looking at stuff right now. I ain't gonna lie. So AD had 17 and 17, 4 assists, 3 blocks.
17. Wait, 17
points, 17 boards.
Yeah. 17 points, 17 boards, 4 assists, 3 blocks. Cooper Flag had 22 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists.
He's running away with that rookie of the year.
Nah, Cooper Flag, he had 22 points, 6 rebounds.
The whole starting group had double-digit points.
So Nembhard, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 13 assists.
Clay off the bench, 5 for 12 from 3.
He looking good.
Yeah, Ryan Nembhard, 3 for 3 from 3, 6 for 10 from the field overall.
I'm telling you, they are Kyrie away. I genuinely think they're a Kyrie away from being competitive.
Bro, they have
that would be the craziest shit if he did come back and they started winning and Nico got fired.
Yeah, because this literally his team. This literally his team.
He was made the scapegoat.
Bro, they got 7 people in double digits, bro. This is a statement win for them because you won against a top East team in Miami. This is a good win.
The crazy part is, like, I don't know, y'all may not agree with me because obviously I'm probably a little bit biased about it.
What?
But I think a lot of the Dallas fans and Luka/Dallas fans wanted Nico gone because of Luka's quote unquote success in LA. But I don't think they're finna do shit, bro. Respectfully, like
Lakers, no.
They're not gonna do shit.
It's just more so because of like I think it's more so a lot of people were upset. Well, I'm gonna speak from my end. More so, I was upset. It was because like I guess you said quote unquote say Lucas says I already know they're not gonna go far. It's the Lakers. It's more so it's like what we gave up, like with AD's history injuries. When he's healthy, 100%, like everything looked good with like getting everything back. It's just the fact that
he ain't never healthy.
He's never
That's
healthy.
The problem. But fuck around, he be healthy.
He's never
this
healthy.
Season. Fuck around, he be healthy this season.
Exactly. He's never healthy, and we're getting back Kyrie off an ACL injury, and I think Kyrie's like 33.
I don't know how to play an exit team.
So it's kind of like with stuff like that. The Mavs have a lot of injuries because if you look at Kyrie's coming back from injury, even though he's still affected to me. Dante Exum out for the season. AD can't ever stay healthy. So it's kind of like, and now we got to move Klay Thompson to the bench. Which
it's a lot of ifs. It's a lot of ifs.
Yeah,
I heard a thing.
I know we talk about Dallas right now. I'm sorry, but man, if Amen Thompson ever get a shot, bro, it's over.
Oh, you said that thing too? Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
Over. 2012 and 7 tonight. Slight.
Yeah.
If he just ever get an outside shot, bro.
And he would have got me nothing crazy. Just
don't have just 33% from the three.
Right, exactly. If you can give me 1 for 3 from the line or 1 for 2 from the 3-point line, like every other night, I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, if he can get like a consistent, mid range, he'd be straight.
Yeah, definitely the mid range.
And if you gotta go close out on him and open up the drive lane, oh my god.
Yeah. So remember how when Westbrook first came in the league, he wasn't really like a good shooter, but he had a really good mid range. He just had a really good midi. That's how Westbrook was. He had really good midi, but he was really okay. He wasn't the best from 3. He's like average, but that mid range automatic. If he can just get a good midi, he'd be fine. That 3-point game, because it's kind of like how Aaron Gordon was. When Aaron Gordon first came in the league, he couldn't shoot for nothing, but he started working on his shot, and so now everybody had to restrict his jump shot.
Every time Aaron Gordon hit a 3, it pissed me off.
Because I ain't gonna lie, that's
because it don't seem right. It don't seem right.
That's the one player. So he like the main player I have to respect, bro. Like he put in that work to get that jump shot going. I know everybody talking about Andre Drummond like that. No, I'm giving it to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon really put that work in to get that jump shot together. And it was also with Blake Griffin too. Blake Griffin the same way. He put in that work to get a jump shot together.
Jump shot.
Now Blake Griffin's jump shot ugly.
That shit ugly as hell.
It's automatic, but it's ugly. But he shoot with his knees together, like
he shoot like
Aaron Gordon jump shot like fluid, like it's smooth. But he put in that work, and I know he did because that man got a whole basketball court in his house.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, his living room.
Had Josh Giddey PRA. He got a triple double today, 28, 11, and 11. But they lost.
They win? Yeah, I was about to say. They did. Bro, that damn team, bro, I don't know what they going to do.
I don't know. Yeah, that's awful. But Let's swing it back to your football team, Swan. What y'all finna do, dog? Is it, you said it earlier, which is funny because you didn't even know I had this as an overlay for real. But is it 2023 all over again? Like, is that what we headed towards, bro?
It's actually worse, honestly. It's
It's
actually
worse.
2023. More so because, like I said earlier, it's just like Sirianni watching the Hard Knocks. He's not really saying much as far as they calling. He literally just said like he's not changing anything. Is that they're gonna look into, like, I guess you could say, changing the calls, but as far as the personnel and the position, they're not changing that. So I feel like it's actually worse, and the reason why I say it's worse is because that 2023 roster, we just had like a horrible scheme, especially defensively. Like, we was ranked, I think, 32nd against the pass and everything. So like all our games were one score games. Like from the Garlic and beyond, we was literally like everything was a one score game from Buffalo and all. And so we had the worst defense. Even when we got rid of Sean Desai and brought in Matt Patricia, it was still horrible. It actually got worse when we hired Matt Patricia. So in this sense, we have a good defense. We actually have a great defense. It's just we have the one of the worst play calling. And then it don't make no better that the old line is banged up. This probably the worst that the old line have been unhealthy.
Yeah, I say y'all without Lane Johnson, like it's not a good record when he's out. I know that.
And not even just him. We without Lane Johnson, Lane Dickinson, Cam Jurgens, Tyler Steen. Sometimes I think this probably the worst O line done seen since the Chip Kelly days back in 2015. His last year when we had Sam Bradford and Riley Cooper as our main go-tos. So, and that says a lot. That was a horrible days. So honestly, I don't know. It starts with the O line. The O line not healthy. That's the one thing we have to do. We have to draft a right tackle. We have to. I think Lane Johnson, I think he got one more year and he's done after this. So we have to draft a right tackle. We have to draft probably like a left tackle as well, because Tyler Steen, he's not the worst, but he's not the best. Yeah. So I think we have to draft them too for sure. If I had to look at something else, if I had put like the main position that we really need, it'd be a right tackle, a left tackle, and another tight end, because I think Dallas Goedert, I think he's going after this year. I think he's going to leave. I think with Mark Andrews getting that money just now from Baltimore, I think he's gone. I mean, I think Isaiah likely probably going to leave too, because he obviously wanted to be tight end one. But I think Dallas Goedert is for sure going to leave. So I think this draft actually some good tight ends. So I think this is draft we have to draft a tight end to get his replacement, as well as get ready to have Lane Johnson retire. I think he got one more year, and he's probably gonna hang it up.
Damn.
Yeah, he been banged up way too much, and with his body giving, that's why Kelsey hung it up, and that's why I think Johnson is next to go.
Because he has been in the league for a good little minute.
He's been in the league since 2013, and he came in like 2 years after. I think he came in 2 years after Kelsey came. Kelsey came in 2011, so I think it's about time he ready to hang it up. I think he probably got one more year. He probably do like a little farewell tour, like how Brandon Graham did, instead of coming back though.
Yeah, that's so crazy that he came back. Now y'all in this shit, and it's like, bro, you could have walked out of Super Bowl champ.
You saw us in the group chat. I'm not a fan of him coming back. I feel like you went out probably the best way possible. You went out as a champion. You should stay that way. I don't know why you came back. Now you just messed up. You still have your legacy solidified as an Eagles Hall of Famer. Like you gonna get there. You gonna be in the ring of honor for sure. But I feel like he should have kept it that way. Like you went out as a champ. You should like that's how Peyton Manning did. Peyton Manning won Super Bowl with the Broncos, retired.
It was horrible. That whole year. It was horrible. Exactly. You could tell he was washed, got carried.
And Brandon Graham, he didn't have a horrible year last year, but he wasn't the prime BG we know. So I feel like he should have just stayed that way. Let Nolan Smith, even though like we had some injuries and we had Darius Smith unfortunately retired. But I mean, even when he retired, we got Jalen Phillips. So it's like it was kind of like a blessing in disguise in a sense. Like Jalen Phillips' first 2 games, the Eagles, he was balling out. I mean, obviously, since then he wasn't doing much because the defense has some adjustments to do. But the first 2 games against Detroit and against I think it was Dallas, he was balling. He was doing his thing. Like Jalen Phillips was balling really good. So it's like
I was. When he was balling, I'm like, why the fuck did we not go for him? I'm tired of watching Charles Omenihu and Karlaftis not affect a damn thing on the quarterback.
So I don't know exactly. Like I guess I don't know if Brandon Graham had doubts of Howie or why he want to come back. I don't know, so he's trying to be captain superhero or whatever. But he didn't have to come out of retirement, in my opinion. I wasn't a fan of it. I mean, I salute him. He's an Eagles legend, but it wasn't needed, honestly, in my opinion. That the defense is not the problem. It's the play calling for the offense is the problem. That's been a problem all year. The defense has been doing their part. They held Detroit to 6 points and just field goals only. And it got to the point where they tried to go for four downs like 4 or 5 times on Philly. Could not convert none of them. So the defense is not the problem. The defense has been holding their own all season. It's the offense that's been the problem. Like,
So you
and
think
that's why
you think this is 2023 repeat where like y'all still make the playoffs, y'all good, and then get blasted like first round? Or y'all think you finna like? Well, I guess that year technically too, that same shit happened because it flipped. You think y'all finna blow it to the point where the Cowboys do mess around, win the NFC East? Y'all probably still make the playoffs at that point, but y'all about to choke the division away and keep the streak going of no back-to-back winners.
I think we can still make the playoffs. I think we still can. I'm still confident we can get the division. The only thing is killing me though is that it's kind of like how it was last year. Last year we started off 2-2. We went to the bye week. We changed everything around. I don't know what was said, and they won every game straight. I think the only game we lost was against the Commanders just because Jalen got hurt. But other than that, they went 14-3. So I think in this sense, we still have a chance to win everything. As far as where we go in the playoffs, that's going to be the factor because every other year it's weird. It's like a pattern, just like the NFC stuff. It's like the same thing with Philly. We either lose in the first round or we go with Super Bowl. No in between.
No in between.
So it's like because 2023 we lost in the first round to the Bucks. Last year went over to Super Bowl. This year, question mark. So it's like, and then back in 2022, 2021, we lost to the Bucks in the first round to Tom Brady. So it's kind of like
to the Super Bowl the next year.
First round, we lost the Bucks. Super Bowl against y'all, we lost. First round to the Bucks again. Super Bowl last year. So it's like Bucks, Chiefs, Bucks, Chiefs.
You sound like AJ Brown. You sound probably exactly what AJ Brown be trying to tell his homies too. Like,
that's literally what it is.
We winning right now, but
I know how this shit ends.
I know how this shit ends if we keep doing what we're doing.
Literally, so it's like, and that's crazy because the teams we win against, it's the same teams. We lost to the Bucks, we lost to the Chiefs. We lost to the Bucks, we beat the Chiefs. Where it's gonna be this year, I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm y'all biggest fans Monday night, but I am worried because y'all O-line is completely battered. And that Charger defense, like they pretty solid, especially in the red zone. But shoot, y'all's scheduled to end the season. Y'all sitting at 8-4. Got the Chargers, Raiders at home after that. I know what Chris was saying earlier, but shit, even if y'all in the slide, like y'all, shit, if y'all lose to the Raiders, all hell is frozen.
Oh yeah, I don't care. Nobody say Sirianni gotta go. I don't care about the playoffs. I don't care about him having the highest winning percentage in Eagles history. He has to go. There's no way. I really want him to go when we lost to the Jets last year, but we let it slide because we went all the way. We end up redeeming ourselves, making it all the way to the playoffs, making it all the way to the Super Bowl and stuff. But
that'd be the funny thing. Like, obviously, I'm not saying has no responsibility for winning that Super Bowl, but do y'all, because I'm honestly, like, I kind of just discussed with my Chiefs. I'm kind of in the mindset now where sometimes, like, it kind of do be on the players, and sometimes players mask bad coaching because they win. It's like, oh, well, everything's perfect. We're winning. And it's like, y'all had a loaded team. Them players was just balling. Sirianni didn't have to do much but be an arrogant jackass.
When I said on a super team, y'all was hating me.
No. So I wasn't hating. So I'm glad you said that, Bryce. I'm glad you said that, Chris. Cause look, this recent game we played against the Bears. Who called the second half play calls? Who was that? Jalen. Jalen called them stuff. That's why he was able to feed AJ. That wasn't.
You can tell. I was. Oh, sorry, I didn't even cut you off. But like,
good.
I was telling somebody else, like, you can tell when a quarterback takes over a game, bro. Like, there is no huddle. There's a lot more passes. Because what does a quarterback want to do? Why would a quarterback call a whole bunch of run plays? Why would a quarterback call a whole bunch of screens and check downs? No, a quarterback wants to throw the ball. So when that ball starts hitting the middle of the field, and it start going down the sideline, it's going down the field. That's all quarter. You can tell when a quarterback takes over a game. That should be kind of tough.
And that's not his first time. So, like, I'm going to go all the way back to week 3. Remember we played the Rams when we was down for the Rams and we came back. That was crazy. That was Jalen doing all the audible calls.
And he came out in the press game. He's like, that's what y'all wanted to see, right? Like, we played.
And he said, I'm going to get all credit KP. No, man, that was you. He called him plays. He literally, because he wasn't.
He got to be the bigger dude, bro.
I know he got to be the bigger dude, bro, but this is me being a bigger dude than him right now. Speaking about this.
That's crazy. That's like my dick bigger than yours type of shit. I'm going to give all credit to KP, knowing that you was that, like, yeah, my dick bigger than yours.
Because, bro, he went to KP frustrated. Like, he had, like, the clipboard and everything. He was frustrated. You could tell, like, in the second half that he was feeding Devontae. He was feeding AJ. He was able to get Saquon open a little more. It's stuff like that. Jahan Dotson caught the ball. Like he never get involved. So he started feeding him as well. It's stuff like that. You starting to see like, okay, this is what Jalen's doing. This Jalen calling the plays. He doing the audible calls. Of course, everybody gonna say it's KP. No, it was him. And then also to add to that is, I will give Sirianni credit. He is the reason why Jalen did develop a little better. Him getting in 21 as well, and they lost to the Bucks in the first round. He balled out. Jalen balled out. It was just him and Smitty, obviously. But once we got AJ, from that trade and the night of drafting and everything, that's when things switched around. I feel like in that sense, he took a step back. That's when he let Shane start and took over. So that first Super Bowl we went to, that was really all Shane. Like, I'm gonna still give Sirianni credit. You know what I'm saying? He put some stuff in, but if you look at the responsibilities, 2022, Shane called all the plays on offense. Sirianni called any plays. 2021, it was him and Shane splitting them. And then in 23, obviously it was Brian Johnson before he got let go. Even though I feel like personally it was him and Sirianni together. I don't think it was just Brian Johnson. It was
for sure Sirianni.
I think Sirianni had a play in that too. If I say Brian Johnson's scapegoat. Last year, I feel like it was mostly Kellen Moore. I will say that. I feel like it was majority of him. I will say that. The reason why I say that because the run game looked completely different. As you can see from going from when we had DeAndre Swift to Saquon, obviously they're different players, but you could just tell from like just the design runs we had, it was completely different.
That boy Kellen like that, bro.
Yeah, so
and the crazy part is, bro, the crazy part is about Kellen. Only reason we let him go is because his ass sucked in the red zone, but nobody can stop the tush push, so he killed it over there with y'all.
Basically. And so with that being said, it's like the design runs looking differently. You know what I'm saying? So of course, like he gonna flourish, and then you're behind arguably one of the best O-lines, in the league. So of course, with that the touch push, you're gonna get offered a head coach position, which we got with New Orleans. So it's stuff like that to make him look good. That's why I said I wish we had like a Vic Fangio of the offense coordinators who can stay, because ever since Jalen been in the league, we don't went through like 6 coordinators already. So if like we can get a coordinator that only just want to be like if we can get like a Josh McDaniels who just want to be a coordinator only, or like a Vic Fangio of the offense, they'll be completely fine. But we can never keep a offensive coordinator at that. That's the problem. We finally found a defensive coordinator who just want to be a coordinator only, but we can't find one for offense. And y'all
can take ours. You want Matt Nagy?
Hell no. But after this season, KP gonna be gone. So now we're gonna find another coordinator. And I pray to God we do not do an in-house hire. We do not do that again. We did that twice. We did it with Brian Johnson. He was the quarterback's coach, and we did it with KP, another quarterback's coach. Another office assistant. We don't need another in-house coach. What we need to do is we need to go look at if we can excuse my French, we can mess around and get Frank Wright from Stanford. He just got fired. Bring him back. I would love that. Bring back Frank, man. Everything was flourishing under him. We just look bad because obviously of Chip Kelly. We need to bring back Frank.
Too.
You said what?
I said that is Sirianni's due too, because he was.
Yes, I'm saying we need to bring back. I'll be 100% fine with bringing back Frank. Frank is a great coordinator. He's not a great head coach. I mean, obviously his time with the coach was bad, but he's a great coordinator though. He can do good plays, and if he's willing to just stay as a coordinator, Dynasty can actually start if they can keep a competent coordinator, because the whole offense is locked down to 2029. So you don't have to worry about paying nobody. The defense is locked down because they on rookie contracts. Carter and Davis are due for extension. They are finna get that payday. That's why some people gonna have to walk. We're probably gonna have to let Blank should probably either him or Kobe. One of them two had to walk. I don't know which
I'm
one.
assuming because I don't think
they go there.
Well, I'm not even talking about them. I was finna say, even if y'all were to miraculously win the Super Bowl again, I feel like you got to pick between Hurts and AJ. Like someone's got to go after this. The way the shit is gone this year, and it just seems so awkward in the locker room and everything. You got to get rid of that because that's just a bad locker room. And I'm not even saying AJ is wrong because he's not.
So AJ's not wrong.
But he got to go now.
It's not necessarily that. The problem is so if you look at from when AJ first came down, it's not between him and Jalen. It's always been the coordinators. Because if you look at it, every coordinator had a different play style. And Jalen is always going to go with what obviously as a quarterback, you have to listen to what your coordinator player says, of course, until a certain point. But I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. That gets to the point where you have to drop your balls. Like, look, I'm the captain of this ship. I'm going to take the ship. That's what Jalen.
Because Jameis Winston, he do whatever the hell he want. He don't even got to start it.
So with that being said, though, is that I don't think you should break them up. The reason why is because that's why I say if you have a competent coordinator, things will be fine. Because when they did have a competent coordinator in Shane, everybody was happy. Even though we lost Super Bowl, obviously, everybody was happy. AJ
that's what I'm saying. Something happened
because we never had
off the field between Jalen and AJ. They need like the gap. That's what I'm saying.
So I'm glad you said it. So look, you have to watch. You have to watch.
You know that, Chris? Jalen is the goddad of AJ Brown's daughter,
kids.
I think. Two
kids.
But they don't talk no.
It's probably, bro. The thing off the field probably is because Jalen kind of square, bro. He probably is a goody two shoes and he'll follow the rules. And AJ probably like, bro, you know what we got to do, like just do, and he's just not folding.
So look, that's what I'm saying. So check this out. So a lot of people were saying the same thing. They're like, okay, what happened to the relationship between AJ and Hurts and everything?
Okay, wait, one more thing, and then I'm gonna let you get your rocks off. Because we honestly the I'll let it finish. The media or us fans, we honestly had no idea. Brandon Graham just came out and said that shit last year out the blue for no reason, unprovoked. It was like, yeah, it's not the same no more. They don't talk as much anymore. They're not, just the boys anymore. And it sucks, but like, we're going to have to get over that. And I was like, hold up, time out. Where did that come from? Like, what's wrong with them? Like, we just thought it was on the field issues. But something happened behind closed doors. They shit not the same.
This one I'm here to clear it up. So,
you got the info.
You asked him.
So look,
I called them together on a FaceTime. We cleared all that shit.
Philly media. So obviously on my the Hurts So Good page, I follow all the Philly media. Philly media is literally messy as hell, so it's first of all they messy. They say a lot of like lies and stuff. I think the only time that it got worse is when Brandon Graham says something. And Brandon Graham even said himself, he said he just overheard and he assumed that he thought that like the relationship. That's what I'm saying. He made it worse. Like, how you gonna come to the press conference and say something that's not even confirmed? You say you assume that the relationship was not good. So now the Philly media, led by Elliott, Parks, and them, are running with it and on Twitter about it. And everybody and AJ was like, bro, we just talked. If you look at that last game with the Bears, they literally was in a sideline chopping up and talking, but nobody want to highlight it because they love drama. They love media. They love attention. So you got people like Cam Newton, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp all chiming in when none of them don't even know what's on behind the scenes. They're not looking at the actual footage. So that's why I'm glad that the Netflix series of that Hard Knocks is coming out, because now you can actually see them engage with each other and talking, but they're not going to highlight that because they love drama. They love stirring the pot. They did the same thing with T.O. and McNabb. Even though they really had issues, it was also times where they were actually getting along and stuff, but they were also just highlighting the negative stuff. They want the quarterback and wide receiver tandem to do that. They do it every quarterback and wide receiver tandem they don't have, from the Peyton Mannings and the Marvin Harrisons to the Reggie Waynes to the Cam Newtons and Steve. They try to do it with every quarterback and wide receiver tandem. That's a superstar. every single time. And then with AJ, they try to make a McNabb and T.O. part 2. You have a quarterback that's literally you can put in the top 10, top 15 ranking, however you want to call it. You can put AJ in the top 15, top 10 ranking, however you want to call it. They still the top, and they still one of the best in their positions. And so they just want to ring something that T.O. and McNabb couldn't do, respectfully. And they trying to burn them down. And it's trying to make it worse because they've been close since high school. And I don't know how they've been close because AJ is from Mississippi and Hurst is from Houston. I don't know how, but hey, here we are. So with that being said, that's not their problem because when everything's good, they're good. And it's not with AJ getting the ball. It's literally this coordinator stuff. Because when we had a competent coordinator, like I was saying earlier, AJ broke T.O.'s record. He broke the record, the team record. Smitty had 1,000 yards. Freaking Booby Miles Sanders he looked like a Pro Bowl running back, and now he's third string now for the Cowboys. I don't even think he with the Cowboys anymore. And stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it all starts with the coordinator. It don't start with that stuff because once you keep a competent coordinator, yes, I agree. Jalen should break the rules a little bit. I agree too, because sometimes I'm like, bro, just break the rules right now and deal with the consequence later. It shouldn't even consequence you because at the end it's your team too. You know what I'm saying? You're the reigning.
They're not gonna sit him.
I'm saying that's what they're not gonna sit QB. That's what I'm saying. You're the reigning Super Bowl MVP, man.
Who the backup QB?
But at the same, Tanner McKee.
They're not gonna sit him.
That's what I'm saying. So break the rules, but more so, they're not gonna do that. Then to add to that as well, it's also dead cap. So even if they want to trade one and two, it's gonna be too much dead cap. So they have to wait till the 2 years from now to do that. So it also like if I'm the GM, what I would do is I'll get rid of KP. I would tell Sirianni, look, if you want to keep your job here, no more in hires, no more. Hey, homie, I got you. You know, just a favor for a favor. No more of that. Hire an actual competent coordinator. If Mike McDaniel somehow get fired, which I doubt it now because Miami somehow been balling, so I think they'll keep him. But if he was to get fired, bring in McDaniel. If you don't bring in McDaniel, bring back in Frank Reich. If you don't bring him in, actually scout or tell Howie to go scout for a coordinator, an actual coordinator. None of that in-house promotion stuff. Because the way how Eagles offense is set up is you have to put somebody who's experienced. Every time we put a coordinator in that's not experienced, we have the same exact result from 2021 to 2023 and now 2025. It's an every 2-year thing. Every single time we put a coordinator in that have no experience. When we do have a coordinator with experience, the Kellen Moore, the Shane Stein, we go far. We go to the Super Bowl. You have to put a coordinator in that has experience, whether they got fired from a position or not. Try to promote somebody up. Then on top of it, it's stupid. Why are you promoting somebody up to a roster that just won Super Bowl? That's very stupid. You got to put somebody in who know what they're talking about. You put somebody in who doing bubble screens. You have 2 6-foot+ receivers, and you're doing bubble screens for what? You have a reigning offensive player of the year running back, and you're doing bubble screens for what? He's not Miles Sanders. No disrespect to Miles Sanders at all, but he's not Miles Sanders. This is Saquon Barkley we're talking about, and you're not giving him the ball.
Chill on Miles Sanders, bro.
No. This don't shade him at all.
Nah, bro. Use Isaiah Pacheco, bro. Kareem Hunt.
I'm saying
Todd Edwards-Helaire, bro.
I'm saying like former Eagle running backs. Like I can't say DeAndre Swift because DeAndre Swift still played good after he left Philly. Miles Sanders did not.
He put that belt to ass on y'all.
Played good.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Mana guy, whatever you said.
Shit, y'all know what's crazy? Y'all know who the running back coordinator is for Chicago this year?
Who?
Eric Bieniemy.
Oh wow.
What's happened to our run game the last 3 years? It's non-existent. Right?
That's crazy.
But people kept trying to tell it, EB wasn't that important. I think he was pretty important.
Well, them two running backs put them there 300 yards on y'all head this past week, bro. That shit crazy.
And like, that's Ben Johnson. Like, okay, bro. Like, these offensive coordinators have more input than y'all think, and they make more of a difference than y'all think. Like, this shit, it all correlates. Like, there's no reason why the last 3 years that we've had Matt Nagy as an OC, this shit has looked like complete ass and just undisciplined football. on the offensive side of the ball, and it's because, like you saying with y'all Eagles, Swan fucking hiring within the organization, and it's just fucking yes men.
Yeah, that was what I say. It just allows the head coach to
Do what the fuck you do. Don't ever take a look in the mirror and actually try to fix some shit that you know is wrong. You just go with the same shit over and over.
And that's the
EB at least hold a motherfucker accountable. EB would cuss Patrick out on the sideline when he tripping. They would go at it. Him and Kelsey would go at it. But it produced winning football. I ain't never seen Matt Nagy get mad at all on the sidelines.
Exactly, and that's making me mad. I'm like, bro, we need a coordinator. That's why I said if we can somehow get McDaniel or Frank, bro, they'll be in so much fun because as much as everybody get on Mike McDaniel ass about and stuff like that, clowning him, he ain't afraid to speak. Like he be on Tyreek ass sometimes on the sidelines. He also be on Jalen Waddle's ass sometimes too into it. He not afraid to speak his mind, say whatever. And I think that will give Sirianni a fuel to like, you know what, this man coming for my job. Let me go ahead and get myself together before he become the head coach or something like that. Even though that's not going to happen, but he can make a threat for it because you have a former head coach coming in, calling the plays, and he's outdoing you, and you supposed to be the head honcho. Now it makes your job look bad. And he get paid less than you. That's why I said we need somebody like that to put fear into Sirianni. Like, look, if you don't get your job together, you're going to be gone.
Nah,
and
the one thing Sirianni definitely think he good in Philly, bro. He feel like he can walk around Philly and untouched.
And that's why I'm trying to tell people, I'm like, bro, he's not good. And no matter how much success we had under him, he's not. If Andy Reid could get fired from Philly at all the success we had with him, same thing with Doug Peterson. We just won Super Bowl Doug Peterson. We fired him the year after that, after we lost to the Saints in the second round, and we fired him. No head coach is safe, bro.
And you're not safe at all.
That's what I'm saying. No head coach is safe at all. They're going to get rid of him. And the way how Jeffrey Lurie been looking this season, he's fed up. If Jeffrey, as much as I've been watching Philly for all them years, bro, he never come down from the box. The fact that he came down to the field, he's fed up. He never come down from the box. It's kind of like with Jerry. He just stayed in the box the whole time. He actually walked down. His 70, 80-year-old self walked down to the field. He's pissed. He's very pissed.
If y'all... How many games I got left? 5?
5 more games left.
If y'all go to...
We got to go 4-1.
Look, hold on. I don't know what I want to say, but I do want to ask. Is there any situation where Sirianni gets fired before the playoffs? And y'all still could make the playoffs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all are still making the playoffs, but he get fired.
If they lose this week and then lose to the Raiders on a 4-game losing streak,
so
somebody's getting fired. I don't know if it's going to be somebody's getting fired.
If we go on a 4-game losing streak, he's getting fired. So like if we lose 2 more games, he's getting fired. If we lose to the Raiders or the Commanders, I really would say the Raiders because Jaden Daniels might be back for the Commanders. He might just be back. Yeah, he's practicing.
He probably gonna be back.
So he might be back,
which really wouldn't make sense because the Commander season basically
over. Just wrap that up. Yeah, I'm surprised they actually played Terry last week.
But he might still play. So I'm not gonna say the Commanders because when Jane Daniels there, obviously like they're still a scary team, regardless of what their record is. If we lose to the Raiders, I don't care who it is. KP and Sirianni both gotta go. If we go on 2-game losing streak, they gotta go. They're my only two factors. If we lose 2 more games straight, they gotta go. If we lose to the Raiders, no exceptions. He has to go. Has to because their records they 2 and whatever. He has to go.
Has a coach ever been fired though the year after winning a Super Bowl, immediately, the following year after winning a Super Bowl? I don't know if that's ever happened.
Doug Peterson.
Well, no, that was it was 1.5. He made 1 full season, then the next season looked bad, and then y'all ended up firing him. But it's the only thing I can think of that comes close is and it's not even the NFL, NBA. Was it Dwayne Casey when he took the Raptors to the Eastern Conference?
He won Coach of the Year.
And won Coach of the Year, and they got fired because he lost to LeBron. That's the only thing I can.
And that wasn't even his fault. He got fired.
Yeah.
I think the closest thing that somebody got fired like that was Budenholzer. Budenholzer got fired as well for the Bucks.
That's crazy.
And he only got fired because they lost to Miami, but he had a death in his family, and they didn't care. So he wasn't able to coach to his full potential. And they had injuries, bro. Like Chris Middleton was banged up, and Drew Holiday was hurt.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
It's not gonna happen, bro, because y'all finna whoop the Chargers' ass. I'm speaking it into existence right now.
Man, like I said, if we lose, bro, Sirianni gotta go. I don't want to hear none of that. Give him one more chance. No, he gotta go, bro. Even though, like,
I got Eagles minus 2.5 this week, bro. So
I do too, bro. I think he got to go, bro.
It's in LA or Seville?
It's in LA, but I mean, shit. Any game in LA is a home game for the opposing team.
He has to go, bro.
They don't got no fans.
He has to go just too, bro, because like overall, though, like I don't think I would give him credit for is that we have that same window where if you're a head coach and you don't win with your quarterback within that 5-year span, you have to get fired. He won with Jalen within that 5-year span. I don't give him credit for that. Like he went to two Super Bowls and won one. So he made past the 5-year span. You got coaches like Sean McDermott and everybody else who been with their quarterback since forever and they have yet to win. And they still with them. I don't know how.
They all finna get jumped by Drake May.
Yeah, so it's like
real, bro.
Stuff like that. So he made it past there, but it's coming too predictable, man.
Hey man, it is what it is, but we're almost about to wrap this one up. Y'all know what we gotta end with. It's been a good little minute since the ladder leadership has got together to get, they've been busy, man. We had Thanksgiving, I got the house, another one of the members got some other shit going on, you know what I'm saying? So
crazy, bro.
So yeah, man. But we was able to get together last night, talk it out, come up with a ladder. 5 more weeks heading the season. It's crunch time, playoff spots on the line, man. So know what time it is, man. We gotta get to it, man. Gotta get to
it. We climbing to the top, no stopping. Every week we check the ranks, NFL's on lock. From the bottom of the board to the team on top, step by step, yeah, we rising fast. If you ain't built for the climb, you ain't gonna last. Best in the league, yeah, we set that bar. Championship dreams, we know who you are. Top of the ladder, that's the quest. Only one spot for the number one best. Climb high, don't drop.
Special Super 130! Talking about
LJ's ladder. To the top.
LJ's ladder. Which team will climb to the top? Headed into week 14. These are the eliminated teams. Most of the same. We added the Vikings. I think since we've last did this LJ's ladder thing, probably added the Falcons too. But the Vikings, man, JJ McCarthy, you sold off on Sam Darnold, sold off on Daniel Jones. JJ McCarthy is supposed to be the guy. Now there's talks about should Justin Jefferson request a trade out of Minnesota. So that shows you how short football really is, man. One moment you're here and the next moment you right back down, man. But headed into round 1, opposite day. Y'all remember how we always talk about, oh man, the NFC South, what a terrible division. Well, this year is the AFC North, bro. All these teams, it's probably gonna be a winner that finishes 8-9. The Bengals sit at 4-8 right now, or 5-8, I think, with the win this past week versus Baltimore. If they were to win out, they would win the division at 9-8 because that's how bad Baltimore and Pittsburgh has fallen off in the meantime while Joe Burrow was out and they couldn't get a good enough lead. AFC North, usually the toughest division, not this year, man. Anyways, headed to the next rung 2. The original NFC South, you know what I'm saying? One of these teams is going to get a home playoff game. Do they deserve it? Probably not. But one of these teams is going to end up winning the NFC South and they will have a home wildcard playoff game and they'll probably lose. Panthers, I mean, if you're a Panthers fan, it probably does feel good because you ain't seen winning football in so long, so you're just happy to be here. Tampa Bay, you had high hopes coming into the season. Injuries has obviously derailed a lot of y'all's momentum, so that kind of sucks there. But one of these teams will have to win the NFC South. The other will probably miss the playoffs. But I don't think anybody really had the Panthers and Bryce Young on the bingo card. So shout out to y'all in Carolina for being 7-6. Third rung, man. This is a playoff clusterfuck. The Texans, Jaguars, Colts, all in the running for the AFC South. The Chiefs, who have failed to handle their business all year, 6-6, trying to get in at a wild card spot, was the Colts that was leading the league, 8-2. They've now dropped their last two, lost to the Chiefs. So the Chiefs have the tiebreaker over them. The Chiefs do not have the tiebreaker over Jacksonville since they wanted to let Trevor Lawrence walk them down like Tom Brady back in week 5. And so that sets us up for this weekend. The Jaguars play the Colts. The Chiefs play the Texans. Two of these teams are probably making the playoffs. One is going to be the AFC South Division winner. Another one is going to be a wild card team. This weekend probably decides who that's going to be. So if the Chiefs can beat the Texans, Jaguars beat the Colts, could be the Chiefs. If the Texans beat the Chiefs, Jaguars beat the Colts, or Colts beat the Jaguars, Texans might mess around and win the AFC South after being 1-5. So it truly is a playoff clusterfuck down there in the AFC South and the one team from the West. But that's the third rung of LJ's ladder, man. Fourth rung, October baseball. Y'all know what happens in October when the bats get hot. It's like, man, that team really, we didn't think they was going to be here in the World Series or nothing.
Yeah,
but
the Braves, boy.
they got hot at the right time. The bats start swinging. They get hot and they're good to go. Dallas Cowboys right now, they on a roll. The offense is humming. Defense looks like those trade deadline acquisitions have helped with Quinnen Williams, Zach Wilson. Say Philly does have 2023 deja vu and Dallas slips in to the playoffs. They're going to be hot as hell. 2 wide receiver ones and CD George Pickens, not a matchup you want to see with the way they're looking right now. So who knows? Who knows? But they do have a long road ahead to get in there, and it's going to take a lot of help from other teams like Philly, but we'll see. Right now, though, the Cowboys are the hottest team in football. Next rung. Right person, wrong timing, man. Y'all know, everybody's heard this saying, man, oh, man, they was the right person, wrong timing. Well, take it from Bills fans and 49ers fans. Who's their biggest op the past few years when it comes to what's prevented them from winning it all? The Kansas City Chiefs. Who's probably not going to make the playoff this year? The Kansas City Chiefs. But guess what? It's probably the worst year for this to happen for a Buffalo and 49er football team. Buffalo, their defense is ass. The offense play calling is stale. Josh Allen can only do so much. Probably not the year. But they don't have to have the Chiefs in the playoffs. This would have been a great year to be great. But it's not looking like that. 49ers, the injury bug hit y'all bad. Y'all still 9-4. Can still make some noise, but probably just too many injuries to truly be a contender. But it's like, damn, the one year we could probably make it to the Super Bowl and not have to face the Chiefs on the other side. Right person, wrong time. It sucks if you're Buffalo, San Francisco, because this year was supposed to be the year, but not according to the football gods. That's not how they had it play out. Next rung. QB questions. All these franchises got QB questions for different reasons. Seattle. Can Sam Darnold really be the guy that leads us to the promised land? You close your eyes, you probably do not see that. This weekend they played Minnesota. They won the game because Minnesota was playing a 4-string quarterback who threw 4 interceptions. But Sam Darnold did not look good at all. And it just worries you because you're like, is Sam Darnold going to go full pumpkin mode when we do go into the playoffs? For the Lions, like, damn. 2 years ago, they made the NFC Championship game and blew it versus the 49ers. And what did Dan Campbell say after that game? It sucks because it's no promise that we get back to this spot. And now in the middle of 2025, you're like, damn, is Jared Goff really going to be the guy to get us over the hump? Because we got rid of Stafford. He won a Super Bowl immediately. And now he's looking like he's about to win an MVP. Did Jared Goff take us to the highest of heights he could? And we're probably never going to reach back those heights. Who knows? And then for the Chargers, Justin Herbert. And not even a question of his ability, because we know the playoff stuff with him is still a big question. But is he going to be healthy enough? Another year with a broken finger. Like I said, I think this is the 3rd time he's broken a finger in the last 3 years or broken some type of bone. Their offensive line is battered up. Can they keep him healthy? They have a tough stretch ending the season. They got the Eagles, the Chiefs. They still got a game with the Broncos. They got a tough-ass schedule, and they could easily fall out of the playoffs. When they started off the year hot 3-0, and this was looking like, oh, it's finally the year for the Chargers to get over the hump. So all 3 of these teams have QB questions headed into Week 14 that may not get answered until the end of the year. Next run, King of the North. One of these teams a lot of people saw being in this spot. The other team, hey, props to them because nobody really saw it, but Caleb Johnson got the Bears balling right now. And like you said, it's not even because of the passing game. They're winning in spite of the passing game. They still got to get that corrected. If Caleb Williams ever gets it together, Bears could be scary. Right now, they're first place in the NFC North. And if they were to finish with the number 1 seed, it would be the first time in NFL history a quarterback with the worst completion percentage in the league has a number 1 team. But that's what's happening in Chicago right now. They got the Packers this week, and they still got a second game with them. So that's probably going to determine who ends up coming out of the NFC North as the NFC North champ. But shout out to Chicago, shout out to Green Bay, because they've been balling out the last couple weeks. Next run. Here we go as we make almost to the top. The NFC confetti test. As packed as the NFC is, if you close your eyes, despite even with Philly struggles right now, if they make the playoffs, you close your eyes, you're probably only seeing these 2 teams winning the NFC and headed to the Super Bowl. Anybody else, while they're good, having good seasons, you really gotta convince yourself that you gonna see them in the Super Bowl. So it could still be this is the 2025 NFC Championship game, unless Philly falls off a cliff like 2023, which could happen as we discussed earlier in the pod. But as of right now, these are still the 2 top dogs in the NFC. And last but not least, the final rung of LJ's ladder headed into week 14. It's 2025. No, it's 2015 again. Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots sit at the top of the AFC. Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. No! Drake May and Bo fucking Knicks sit atop the AFC. And both teams look primed to make the AFC Championship game. What world are we living in? I don't know, but this is where we're at headed into week 14. And if you're a Ravens fan, a Bills fan, a Bengals fan, if you see Bo Nix or Drake May hoisting the Lombardi out this year, you are going to be absolutely pissed. Because no way we just had to watch the Chiefs go on a run and think, oh, for sure, if the Chiefs not making the playoffs, our guy's up next. No, it's fucking Bo Nix. Bo Nix is a Super Bowl champion quarterback. But that can happen the way that Denver defense is playing, man. So that is LJ's ladder headed into week 14. Gentlemen, how did ladder leadership do?
I actually like that.
I'm not mad at it at all, bro. I have no critiques. I know it's been a minute. I have no critiques.
I'm not mad at it.
Leadership was in their bag last night. I can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, way to make a comeback, bro.
Yeah, you know, we had to come back swinging. It's been a good little minute, man. Been a good little minute, but yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm a football fan, obviously, but shit, a final weekend of Denver Broncos, New England Patriots, and the AFC. Imagine that, bro.
No, you need to screen. No complaints, Packers, Kings, and you need to screenshot, or I guess you got these saved. Like, I don't think I would have ever thought we'd see a ladder like some of these teams, like Tampa
if the AFC North wasn't so bad, the Chiefs would be at the bottom. But the AFC North is dog shit. NFC South is dog shit as well, and that's I'm like, okay, y'all by the skin of your teeth. But shit, if they lose this week, I'm putting their ass in the eliminated tier because they essentially eliminated. They lose this week, so
yeah, that's crazy to see Tampa Bay, because it's like when the season started, we were like,
Tampa Bay one of them team, Baker Mayfield MVP. Yeah, no, the injury.
Obviously, we never expected the Ravens to be like this, and shit, yeah. Steelers out, man. I tell you.
Yeah. So,
what is sports, bro?
What is sports, man? NFL 2025, wide open. No telling who's gonna win it, but they're all here. Yeah. Colts. So yeah, no, Daniel Jones, and they was about to remember a couple weeks ago. They was talking like, oh, Colts gonna extend Daniel Jones. Like, I would hold off on doing that.
Bro.
And I'm not trying to completely knock him because he is playing with a fractured fibula, which is crazy in itself. But this is what we always see from Daniel Jones. Like, you should not pay him. So
yeah, well, the Giants part 2.
Another Giants part 2, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But yeah,
I mean, the Colts run game threat definitely helps that man a lot.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
I still wouldn't do that though.
Yeah. Hell no.
No. But shit, Jonathan Taylor done fell off the last 2 weeks too, and it's like,
yeah,
if he not carrying you, Daniel Jones, damn sure ain't finna carry.
Because who they just played, and he only got held to like 66 yards. That was a couple weeks ago.
They just played the Texans, and then they played us a couple weeks ago, and we held them to 66.
Right. Yeah. See.
So his MVP run is definitely out the door. I think it's probably still Matt Stafford's lose, but it did just get closer with him and Drake May since he lost to the Panthers and had his worst game of the season with 3 turnovers.
Drake, they done won 10 games in a row.
And
That's
I still don't know how much I believe in him, but I mean, you cannot 10 games in a row.
He has the third highest QBR of a quarterback in NFL history.
And it's like, bro,
it's hard, bro. It's hard.
Oh, I didn't even know Jaden Reed possibly could be back.
Oh yeah, he got cleared a 21-day window.
Okay.
TJ, I'm still hating on the Packers, bro. Respectfully though, yeah. I gotta hate on the Packers. I got to. It's not no hard feelings or nothing.
Yeah, I don't think they'll lose to Chicago, but shit. Y'all saw me text this one. I thought Philly was gonna blast Chicago. I wasn't a believer, but shit, they balling too. So
I said it's gonna be a close game, but it ended up being never. I said we're gonna be a close one.
Yeah. So
how was Jordan Love looked
against Detroit? He looked good.
Yeah, Detroit. He was good.
Detroit. Because I said
4 touchdowns.
I said Detroit because I said take Detroit. I said take Packers spread in that game, and he looked good.
That's the problem, though.
He looked good because of him, or he looked good because Detroit.
No. I think it's a mix of both.
He looked good. He was dominating people.
So Detroit did have some injuries, but he still really looked good though.
Okay.
The problem is though, he'll look that good and he'll be like, okay, like Packers, like they really did just go from Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love, and then the next week it'll look like, bro, you look like you forgot how to play football again.
Hey, look, I be hating on the Packers sometimes. But I feel like collectively as a pod, though, we have been a Jordan Love fans.
Oh no, I'm still banking on them.
That's why I asked.
He hasn't proved me right yet.
That's what I'm saying. The Packers win it. He proves anybody right.
Yeah, Micah is doing his thing, going crazy.
About Michael Parsons, nigga. Quentin Williams, nigga. Michael Parsons killer, nigga. That's good. Christian Watson been stepping up. What about Matthew Golden? He been getting some touches.
No,
he's been out, but he coming back to line up too.
That's how you know I don't get to send him damn Packers
because he hadn't been in. It's really been Christian Watson and
they had Josh Jacobs this week, right?
Josh Jacobs, he came back, but what's the other receiver they have? Dobbs. Yeah, it been them too.
Oh yeah, he did well. He did well this week in fantasy.
Tavian Wicks, he went off too.
Yeah, I did see he was back.
Mm-hmm. He had like
Cam, you shouldn't be here. You need to worry about not you, Cam. The comments, Cam.
Oh, I was like,
my fault.
Stop, bro. You supposed to be making her feel better right now.
I can't say him, bro.
Fix her sickness, bro. He over there ignoring her.
Fix her sickness is crazy.
She gonna hit him on the head with the bottle.
That's not even a crazy thing to say, Bryce. Honestly.
He must have gave her some NyQuil. She over there knocked out.
That's crazy.
He missed us.
Whole time she watching the pod with him.
we getting him in trouble.
We getting him in trouble.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just not seeing your reply, Chris. Them jerk chicken. Oh my god, bro.
Oh yeah. My job getting off topic, TJ. Sorry, but my job having a potluck tomorrow.
My job talked about that. Hopefully nobody from my job ever see this. My job threw that idea out for the Christmas week. I'm like, bro, I don't know if I'll eat some stuff y'all would cook. Bro.
I don't know. It's some people that I know I'm gonna have some of their food for sure. It's some others I don't really know.
Any props predictions for Thursday night?
Man,
Dak yards, CD yards.
You gotta do Dak. I don't know about CD yards, bro.
That Detroit secondary, they be getting torn.
Oh, you think they both can eat, bro?
Because Terrion Arnold out for the year now. Kirby Joseph's still out. Like they finna.
Man, unless Dak Yard and everybody receptions, bro.
Yeah.
Dak Yard, everybody receptions.
But funny enough, that was what I'm about to get into before we hop off of here, TJ. I was gonna say I got a few picks locked in. But like I already said one of them. I got Eagles -2.5. I know that's Monday night. I'm going for the official pod pick. I'm going Bengals +5.5. But for the money line special, I'll say it here too. Bengals money line +215. Joe Burrow be killing Buffalo. I know it's only his second week back, but it's probably gonna be a shootout. But I would not be surprised if Cincinnati fucks around and wins that game. Steelers Ravens under 42.5. Both those offenses are absolutely fucking pitiful right now. Aaron Rodgers probably shouldn't be playing with that broken wrist. Lamar obviously still ain't healthy. They offense is trash. Both defenses, divisional game. It's gonna be an ugly ass, grimy game. Final score probably gonna be like fucking 13-9 or some shit like that. I don't know who's gonna win it. I'm not naming the winner on that one, but I'm going under 42.5 for that one. And then for a teaser, I did Jaguars plus 7.5, Steelers Ravens under 48.5, Bengals plus 11.5, Rams minus 2.5 because they play the Cardinals this week, bro.
I think
we finna sweep the board. I'm calling it right here, right now. I'll post this clip Monday night after the Eagles whoop up on the Chargers. Ain't that right, Swan?
Ain't that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones I'm looking at, bro. I like Broncos and Raiders under 40.5. I like Philly minus 2.5. I like Seahawks spread at 6.5 against the Falcons. And I'm gonna say for tomorrow's game, I really gotta look into it. I gotta look at this overnight.
I was thinking
I gotta look at that and see.
No shade, Chris, because obviously y'all just.
I was gonna say Lions 2.5, but I don't know at this point.
I feel like this is the perfect spot to fade the Cowboys just because all the hype they getting right now, and it's an away game, and the Lions got to win this. Because if the Lions lose this game, they probably not making the playoffs either. So
that's a big part as to why. Because you asked earlier, like, how you feeling? That's why I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. Because there's a lot of hill to be climbed.
Yeah.
And now is the perfect time. A lot of fans, they came back. I've been seeing a lot of edits on TikTok. Now is the perfect time to remind you what it's like to be a Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. And it's
I sound like Stephen A.
game.
I sound like Stephen A. Smith, bro.
Yeah. Big game on the road for Dak Prescott, who, granted, been balling out, but it just seemed like a prime fade spot. Only problem is Lions are favored by 3. The way the games he playing and Dan Campbell, he going for shit, going for 2 at crazy points
up on the board.
Yeah, I can easily see this shit getting hooked at 2. So if you have another game that you feel like the Rams, like if you want to pair Rams ML with Lions ML, I would do something like that and probably bet there. But yeah, I would fade the Cowboys or stay away from them.
It's I think it's gonna be pretty competitive, bro, because they still a little salty about that week 17 loss because of that ineligible receiver down the field BS.
Yeah,
that's they Super Bowl.
But I will say, if the Lions offense is balling out on the Cowboys offense, the Cowboys are gonna be balling right back because they, like I said, that secondary cannot stop George Pickens or CeeDee Lamb whatsoever. So,
yeah, they're probably gonna try to run the shit out the ball.
Yeah. Can y'all stop? You think y'all can contain Jahmyr Gibbs?
I think we can contain Jahmyr Gibbs. Are they using David as much as they? Because
it'd
be every other. So
last week, no, he's not even hurt. They just haven't been using him like that.
See, and if they don't do that, I think we can contain.
Last week they used him a lot more last week against the Packers.
Yeah, he only scored if they don't use him a lot, I think we contain the run game. They use him in the passing game. Y'all know how I feel about our linebackers.
Again,
our linebackers can't cover for shit.
He's still questionable.
Like any passing that's like 5 yards and shorter, or like 5 to 10 yards, bro. Like that should be free, bro. That should be pissing me off.
Because St. Brown, he's still questionable. He hadn't practiced all week.
Yeah. I doubt he's probably gonna play on a bum ankle short week, so that should help. Yeah, but shit, then it's like, does that just mean Jameson Williams is gonna have a random game where he go for 150 on those corners?
He went off last week. He went off last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
what's
the over sitting at? That might
right. Actually, that's a great question.
The over is 54.5.
Damn.
Bro, Vegas
because last week it was 52.5 when we played y'all, and I bet that I was like, even now I was like, this is steep.
Damn.
But I feel like it can hit and it did, thankfully. But shit, that means
we're not gonna shut them out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be another 28-31 type game for that. Though.
That may be what it is. Though.
Yeah, I would say if anything, shit, you could probably take
Take the team over.
If you want to do a teaser, you could probably take the over. Was that going to be like 48.5 and Detroit +3? Probably do that. So Thursday Night Football always good, yeah. But while it's always good for kickers, though, with a Dan Campbell, it's not good for that kicker because they not using them, especially back against the wall. He finna go for everything under the sun.
I'll say do team total. That's what I'm probably gonna do.
I'm dead. I'm laughing because I was explaining to Caitlin at the game. She was like, why does Brandon, she didn't know Brandon Aubrey. She just said, she's like, why does he wear a different shoe on one of his feet? I was like, oh, because he's a kicker and that's like he's using a soccer shoe, but it's like, he the best kicker in the league. She's like, okay, I feel like if you're going to do that, you have to be really good. I was like, no, he's the best. I was like, they can get to the ball. They can get the ball to the 50 and they're in range for him.
Did y'all see the mic up with when we played Philly and Quentin Williams was mic'd up and he was like, he was just questioning the 61-yard field goal. He was like, you can tell I'm new to this shit because I ain't like confident in like what's going on. And then he kicked the 61-yard. He was like, oh, he that, but for real.
Yeah,
that has to be insane to like go from a team that, come on, the Jets, my nigga. Like you go from the Jets to watching your kicker.
Literally garbage.
I mean, he kicking 61-yarders with one step, bro.
Yeah,
like that's insane.
Crazy.
I don't know if we'll ever. I don't know. I mean, the kickers just got to get better and better, right? Like,
I'm finna train my kid to be a kicker. Hey, you can go make $10 million guaranteed if you can put this bitch through the uprights consistently,
bro. And if you got aura when you do it, you'll make 20.
Hell yeah.
If you got some aura,
go have him out there 6 years old yelling at him with a megaphone. You fucking suck. If you miss this, you lose the game. What kind of pressure won't be shit to him when he grows?
That's crazy. No, for real, because that's what it comes down to. You could literally make like 70 out of 70 field goals, but if you miss that one for the game,
you trash.
Bro, why is it storming outside again?
Bro, it's been storming all day.
Talking about earlier.
Yeah.
We supposed to get snow tomorrow.
I'm over here looking at cars and everything.
Supposed to get snow tomorrow?
We're supposed to get snow and ice in the morning, bro.
Jeez.
Oh, nah.
Why Monday there was like 85 wrecks on the highways of Oklahoma City because of ice on the road?
Jesus. Shit, I told you, I'm finna be in Detroit Friday morning. Caitlin's down there now.
Shit, I hope
it's
y'all
snow on the ground.
I was about to say, I hope y'all get there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shit.
We had a coworker he been trapped up there this whole week, and my sister's flight had got delayed. Yeah, going back up to Chicago.
But Friday night, I'm gonna need a slip swan. I'm headed to the Palace.
I got you.
We seeing the Pistons.
Are you on a Pistons game?
Yeah, they got a game down there Friday
night.
It's the Blazers. But
the Blazers just beat Cleveland tonight.
They hooping. That's what I was trying to tell them.
Yeah, they just beat Cleveland.
Got to do. I ain't gonna lie though. I think the one thing probably a lot will probably be either Jalen Duren double because he was, as long as he's not in foul trouble, or do Kay Cunningham's rebounds and assists.
Okay, stop, bro, stop. Don't share with me. Gatekeep, bro.
I got you, bro.
But yeah, nah. So that should be solid.
Ooh.
Another arena off the bucket list.
Yeah, how was the Utah Valley game versus San Diego State? This dude almost boomed on him, bro.
Oh, you bored as hell.
Yeah, I just put on something, bro. I'm really looking at cars right now. That's what I'm looking at.
I'm dead.
Denny PRA, bro. He do be getting them hoes, bro. That's insane. Denny Abiyah, bro. The
PRA.
He be getting them hoes. It actually don't make no sense.
It's actually better if you live bet him though, because his number be going down a whole lot on the apps.
Because he be starting off slow. He be starting off slow.
I just tuned to this game, Swan. Yeah, you really Utah Valley first.
He almost boomed on him, bro.
I don't even know what network this shit is showing on. That's how that should say RYZ Sports Network on my TV. I don't even know
what that shit is, bro. Denny PRA.
Hey, that one can jump though, bro.
Denny PRA. Okay.
Yeah. But I would live bet it though. Yeah, I would live bet it personally because like his line is at like 39.5.
Yeah, he be going stupid.
He started slow.
No, he cold. I was betting on him a lot last towards the end of the season.
He be starting up super slow.
He in that Sengun, prototype Jokic, like kind of Derek Queen, like all them guys, they kind of all play the same.
Burning out motherfuckers out of the factory over there.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
player.
Yeah, that's a really interesting build that the league has, because I don't really know how to, because they all centers, but they play like they above the rim for real, and they not. So that's just kind of like we're actually seeing Jokic influence in players. That's just weird.
Yeah.
But Jokic 7 feet though, so that's different.
You know,
Sengun like 6'2". His wingspan long as fuck though.
not too much on my Turkish king.
My fault.
Hey, they fuck with us in Turkey. Remember we did that one episode
yeah.
with a reaction
Matter
video.
of fact, just put Sengun in the title of this.
In the title of this.
Talk about this nigga in 20 seconds.
Hey, just don't do Enes Kanter. Just don't do him.
I'm dead. In this freedom. Look at
Enes
that.
Freedom.
Jokic and Luka players.
They still look for him. He's still on the run.
I wouldn't even say Jokic and Luka the same player. They just good playmakers.
Yeah.
But Jokic like a catch.
I think how I look at Jokic, how I look at Jokic and Luka is kind of like it's like Majin Buu and Kid Buu.
I don't watch Dragon Ball.
You don't watch Dragon Ball Z? Dang, never mind.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure I get what you're saying.
Yes,
it's like Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah. Majin Buu's like the big fat one. He was always goofy, like Jokic, and Kid Buu's the always angry one, like Luka. He always getting angry. I'll give him texts.
Okay, never mind. I didn't get what you were saying.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying like it was like some Pokemon evolution shit.
No,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Charizard, and then you got
it's kind of like evolution. Majin Buu, Kid Buu, they are different evolutions of it though.
Oh, dead. Anime, beard, Lane Kiffin, whatever you want, we got it on I Need a Sports podcast, man. We not just.
I'm the big anime guy here, man.
Crack cocaine.
I'm dead. But hey, we appreciate y'all listening. If y'all listened all the way through, it's been a minute since we've been back, man. But I promise now we're gonna start doing it every week again. You'll see me every week. I don't know about OKC season ticket holder. He watching history be made every week now. So.
No, for real, shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, but we appreciate y'all listening. If y'all listen all the way through, we'll see y'all next week to recap week 14. Go lock in those picks. We're going to tweet them out on the page, of course, but I gave you them out here if y'all was listening. Shout out to all 152 of you tuned into the stream right now, man. Next week, we'll probably tailor a little bit more to NBA too. We'll talk some hoops as well, NBA Cup and all that. College football playoff first week or conference championship this weekend. So we'll cover it all, man. This motherfucker.
Y'all like he ain't blink on nothing, bro.
That's how they be. That's truly how they be, man. But we appreciate y'all listening up. If y'all listen all the way through, it's your boy Bryce, Squad, Chris, favorite kids from the neighborhood. Sign off with another one, man. We out. Peace. I need it.